Yo, 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 1, 2, 3, here we go. This is the Buzzin' Cousin Podcast Show. My name is Reefy Goodbeard.
And I'm Dope Pay Me 215.
Yo, we got Infamous Rhyme on this show right now, episode 8. Yo, what's good, bro?
I'm good. How you, bro?
Man, doing wonderful, wonderful, man. Yo, thanks for coming on the show, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, congratulations, man, to everything you've been doing and everything like that, man. When it comes down to your music, to your production, to what you've been doing on your grind, man. Like, you doing your motherfucking thing, bro.
No, I appreciate that, bro.
All good, man. So we got a whole bunch of stuff we're going to go ahead and talk about when it comes down to Infamous Prime, man. He go ahead and repping Uptown. He has dropped a new album, dropping a clothing line, man. He repping his squad. He doing a lot of big things, man. Yo,
Yes, sir.
This is on, man. Cuz, let me know, man, what's going on with Infamous Prime, man, on your end.
Man, I grew up with Infamous Prime, low key. Like, I seen him from, like, when we was back in, Uptown. We was in the basement of your crib in Uptown.
Yeah.
You know? Damn. Me, you, Dollar the Boss.
What was the song we did?
I forget what it was. We did 2 songs. We
did one that was called Don't Ask Me About My Music. Y'all did one like that, man.
Don't Ask About My Music. Yep, we did that. Yeah. And we did In This Life, them 2 joints.
Mm-hmm. That was my
them joints went, right?
Yeah, that joint was super crazy.
Yeah.
In My Life, that was my favorite.
Yeah, that was my favorite, too.
Yeah,
that was on, what was it, Live Famous album?
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was on somebody's. It was either your album or was either my album. I forget which album was on. It was?
You had sent it to me, and I remember you like, yo, just open up the beat, and then I'm like,
yeah, that was the email days, yo.
Yeah, the email days is big time, man. That's the mixtape days,
It was.
Man. This is going back, man. If y'all don't know, man, this is going back 2010, something like that.
I forgot about this shit. He just reminded me. As soon as he reminded me, it came back to my mind and shit.
Mm-hmm. That's when people was really grinding.
We was
hard.
Listen,
man.
it was around that time. It was you, me, Reggie Lloyd, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Red, man.
Fucking VA.
Yeah, I talked to him recently.
It was a couple of us, and we was putting out music like we was, you know what I mean, already signed. We was grinding around that time, bro. That was some good times, man. That's seeing growth.
I was recording back then.
Super growth.
I'm gonna let growth,
you know too, man. Like, you know, all of us we from Philly, you know what I'm saying? All of us been out there. It comes down to Montgomery County and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying? But I moved to Cincinnati for a while, right? And me and Cuz would go ahead and talk. I'm like, yo, man, what's M doing? What's M doing, man? You're like, yo, he's still grinding out there, man. You know what I'm saying? So I would go ahead and turn people on to Cincinnati, man, onto your music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, like, it's something different that you don't really hear, like, from the city. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just really Philly rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's deep shit.
And to be totally honest with you, I really don't understand why the city don't embrace me.
Exactly.
As much as I thought they would, it's kind of like, I don't know if it's the politics about certain situations.
Talking to the mic a little bit more.
Or certain people who was managing me. I think that was who the problem was, but I don't really know.
You know what, man? But you know, nowadays,
I really don't even pay that shit no mind. I mean, like, to be totally honest, since I was like 15, people have been telling me to go to Atlanta. Like, yo, if you go to Atlanta.
You know what? And that's the fucked up thing, man, because we the biggest city in Atlanta. We the 6th biggest city in the fucking country.
Atlanta is Black Hollywood.
If you watched the Drink Chance episode, like last week when Cassidy, Michael Blackston,
and Drama
was on there, they like, oh, you got to leave.
Yep.
And then they said, like, even Jesus had to leave where he was at to get.
You know, it's funny that you say
truth,
that.
Man.
It's funny you say that because every time I go to L.A., I think about it when I'm there. I'm like, yo, why do I even go back to Philly? What's the point? Like, my mind is, I feel like you can get so much more money, so much more opportunity, and you won't get distracted when you're not in your hometown.
I mean,
that's real shit.
I look at it like this. It's like everywhere you go, it's a certain amount of plugs.
Right. More
like,
connections.
Why would you be in if you trying to hustle and get whatever you trying to get, why would you go to the place where it's you could put some more in that, but why would you go to the place where it's only like 2 plugs, where you would go to somewhere where it's 10 plugs,
right?
And they not hating on you. See, it's like down south, it's a different hospitality. In Philly,
and
like
that's that
Philly,
difference. That's that difference.
In Philly, we like crabs in the barrel, so it's like
everybody competition.
We don't. It's like, yo, if somebody else win, it's like, yo, you wanted to get out so bad, you like slightly hate to see it. Not saying that I'm that way, but that's that mentality of other people.
Right.
Where it's just like they can't do it, or most people ain't willing to put in the work. But sometimes even when you put in the work in Philly, it still don't, you know.
And that's a shame because it used to be like that back in the day. If you think about the artists from back in the 70s, you know what I'm saying, the 60s, they all stuck together, man.
Yeah, they
You know what I mean? But when it comes down to like this rap game, you know what I'm saying, like it ain't no teamwork. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no teamwork. And if it is teamwork going on, it's just with niggas that you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? From the same block. When it should be all being
fuck
embraced
with the
at the
people
same
you
time.
fuck with.
But 9 times out of 10, that don't even last.
Right.
Not at all.
Right.
That don't even last nowadays anymore.
Jealous
Because
Zippy,
people
man.
get
That's
jealous
Jose.
and mad about
That's
the other
Jose,
person's
bro.
success.
Bro,
Facts.
And that's big time
I'm
facts.
not even
Facts,
going to
man.
speak on it, but
I know. You already know.
It's a shame.
I'm not, yeah.
But
I'ma
what
just
we
leave
doing
that
over
where
here,
it's
man,
at,
at the
bro.
Buzzin' Cousin Show, man, we embracing you, bro, because
Big
you
facts,
been on
man.
your super grind, man.
Hell
like I
yeah,
said,
man.
man, I'm
Seen
proud
the
of you,
growth.
man. Let's go ahead and toast to that one on that one, man.
appreciate
You know what I
it,
mean?
Cheers to that.
I really
Definitely
appreciate
cheers,
the
man.
love,
Yeah.
bro.
Because like, man, it's like
really
these different
appreciate
songs
it,
that I
bro.
seen, man, that you do, like
Yeah.
it's different. You know what I mean? Because you can tell you really putting your all into it and you really writing down bars. You
Yeah.
writing down lyrics. You know what I'm saying? You can tell it's coming from it's passion. And that's the difference that some people ain't got right now, man. It's like
Yeah.
that passion when it comes down to this music thing, man.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was in the jail before I came home, like all this shit, like I was kind of like predicting it before it happened. When I came home, the shit happened so fast. Like we was at Rock Nation, we was at Spray Ground, we was at this place, that place, talking to this label, at Title. Like it was Sway in the morning, all that shit. Like that shit was like moving so fast. Performing with Chief Keef, like before I did the Keef shit, they called me to perform open for.
What'd you
Thug
do
and
the
shit.
Chief Keef interview? I mean, song or performance. I'm sorry.
What was that?
When was that?
November 9th? I think it was November something. It was like
Dope.
November last year,
Okay.
2020, beginning of 2020 when I came home.
Oh, so this is a recent one.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just did that like not too long, like a year ago.
Okay.
When
You
I
go out
came-
to
when
LA
I
to do
came
that,
home.
or
Huh?
you go out to LA to do it?
No, he came to the TLA.
That's
It
what's
was
up.
Oh, that's
me.
when he
It
came
was
to
me,
TLA.
him,
That's love,
Pound
man.
Side Pop. Yeah, it was me, him, and Pound Side Pop. I don't really remember nobody else, but
That's dope, man.
yeah, like we all did our thing.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad that, man, that you ain't the type of one of them niggas, man, to go ahead and say, you know, yeah, man, I was with Chief Keef, I did this, and you on some humble shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cause Keef big, man.
At the end of the day, it's kind of like when you see enough in this rap shit, that shit don't really like.
Right. You had put a post
That's a
up
fact.
earlier, man, on Instagram
Yeah,
talking
it's
about
just
that
like
rap
that
shit.
shit
You know
don't
what I'm
really
saying?
matter. I'm
Yeah.
trying, like that shit don't mean nothing. I can't go to the banquet like go out to the show with GP. That shit don't mean shit.
Right.
For me, so I just don't.
But what can
I
you
don't
do
even
for
care
me,
about that
though?
shit.
Yeah.
That's that
I
kind
mean,
of
I
vibe.
talk to him, we rap and shit. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
He's like, yo, I fuck with your shit. Keep going and shit. You know?
And that's what it's about, man. You got to keep on going and keep on putting out that quality music because, like, we listen to your shit, man, on the way down here, right? And I'm sitting there, like, analyzing, like, every single fucking song that you had, bro. And I'm like, yo, he
And
really
if-
put it in there,
Not to
man.
cut you off.
Yeah.
But if you one of them people that really listen, it's gonna hit you.
Yo,
Like,
big time.
this shit is-
It gave me
Did
a
you
glimpse
hear
of
what
what
he
life a
said?
little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That one record with the Jay-Z sample. What was it? Stick to the script or the Beanie Siegel John. You know what I'm talking about.
With the
Money
PSA?
over bitches,
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah, the
stick to the
PSA.
script.
Oh, at the end
That
of PSA?
sample.
At the end of
Yeah,
PSA?
yeah. That shit was raw as fuck,
Yeah,
yo.
man. Yeah.
That was some
And I
hard
actually
ass shit.
didn't like that because the mix came out wrong. But that
nobody
wasn't
went-
supposed to be on the
No one would
That
know,
wasn't-
though.
that
Nobody
wasn't-
would know, though,
no,
because
no
it
one would
flowed
know,
right
though.
with it.
Now
It
that you
flowed
know,
with it.
bro, that shit was not supposed to be on.
Shit.
He know how
Hey.
much I hated that
Hey,
fucking
okay.
shit.
Hey, but
Okay.
hey.
Yeah,
It flowed
Right,
right
that
into
shit
it.
wasn't on the CD, but I actually listened to the tape and I'm like, oh shit, this version got uploaded on the motherfucking
Gotcha.
shit.
shit. I mean, that was like. For
Do you
the-
have another
for-
version of it?
No, it wasn't supposed to be on there. That
Okay.
wasn't. That song wasn't even. PSA was by itself. That
Okay.
part. That
Got
was
you.
Infamous Rel did that.
Okay.
Y'all know
Got
the
you.
producer Infamous Rel?
Nah, I never heard of
Y'all
Infamous
never
Rel.
heard of him? Oh, well, Infamous Rel.
Shout out to
did the
Infamous
beat.
Rel.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout out to Memphis Rel on that one, man.
He did the beat, and I got it through a third party and shit.
Okay. Yo, you had this one track though, man, too, that really hit me that you had,
Fuck,
man. It's
man,
called what's that? HL.
Oh, Hustle Like Nip. Yeah.
Man, what? Yo,
Hustle like this.
No, I'm not
That
gonna
beat,
lie,
bro?
To be Kofi Cooks did that beat over in London. I think he in London.
Okay.
He did that beat. But yeah, man, Hustle Like Nip. That was just a tribute to basically like what Live Legendary, bro.
Yeah,
it's
man.
like who don't want to be legendary.
Facts.
You know
Facts.
what I'm
Facts.
saying? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's like a universal brand like Nike and all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like what I'm trying to build, it's like even with this shit, you feel me? Like the messages.
Beware the dream killers, man. That joint's fire, man. With the Grim Reaper.
Vibes.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Positive energy.
All day. All day.
Beware dream killers. Don't let them niggas
You have
kill
other
your
business
dream.
ventures?
Yeah, man, we got so much shit going on, but
Yeah?
me and my partner Ty, yeah, man.
Okay.
we
Shout out to
just-
Ty, man. With the
we-
Shout out to
background,
Ty, man.
We got so much shit going on, but it's just like, you know, I just had to get it together, and we just like putting
Anything
the
you
vision
can talk
together.
about? Or is it kind of like, man, I
I
want to
mean,
wait a
no,
little
because
bit?
it's about to come in April, so we can talk about. We can break it right here.
What's
Fuck
up, man? Talk about it. Exclusive,
it.
man.
We got a bunch of shit, man. We gonna have hats. We gonna have shirts.
Nice.
Everything, man. We working on basketball jerseys, basketball shorts.
Nice.
I like
type
that,
Get
of
some
man.
baseball jerseys too, yo.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, everything, man. We
That
just
shit
trying
was
to
a vibe,
we just
man.
trying to change
It's a
the game
fucking vibe,
and on the streetwear apparel type of shit. I just want to, you know, I really been through real situations. I really walked the yard with people that got life and really heard stories and you know live shit myself. Where it's kind of like I could display our lifestyle and our culture and put it all into one. I mean, I remember walking in the Zoomies and different stores and like, damn, I like this shirt, but I would have did this or I would have
Right.
did that. So it's like when I started graphic designing and I started working on clothes, this was just something that just came.
What programs you use?
I don't even want to talk about that.
Why
because-
not?
'cause
I
this-
do it too. You know, I've been doing this for years, my nigga. Come on now.
But the way I do it, you would never even think of how I do it. That's
Come
the
on,
thing
bro.
about me, bro. It's like
What's up, man?
if
You
I-
gotta give me your steps. I'll give you my steps. I elevated since the last time,
is
dog.
that an off
all
the
I'm
camera
gonna tell you
conversation?
is it's all off the iPhone.
You already know, dog.
All right,
I
know,
listen,
man.
that's
That's
Shout out
all
to
all,
Chris
all
Brown,
I'm gonna
man.
say.
I
This
wish
is
I had
all
my
out the
phone on me.
iPhone.
I'll show you some shit
But I
right
can't.
now.
I can't get my.
Okay,
get
you
my
got a little
secrets
cheat code
out,
going
bro.
on
Okay.
this shit. Yeah,
I
all
didn't
right.
crack. All I
Say
did
no
was
more.
roll the dice and crack the code.
Oh, there you go.
All right, let's say no more. Let's get it.
Shout out to
Let's
Chris Brown
get it.
on that one, man. Yeah.
We gonna talk after this. When the cameras go, we gonna talk.
We got a little bit more
Because-
conversation going
listen.
on. Yo, I want to ask you
Definitely,
something though, man. Like me and Cuz was talking about, because I remember like we've been knowing you, man, for well, at least I've been knowing you for a while.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead,
I
Cuz.
just want to get niggas some game. If you gonna do anything, bro, if you gonna do this clothing shit,
Talk that shit. Go ahead.
make sure you do the shit right. Make
Exactly.
sure you get your shit LLCs. Make sure you get a reseller
Right.
certificate.
Facts.
Make sure you get your shit
That's
right.
what we telling. That's one thing we
Like,
all about on Buzzing Cousins, man. It's
do
about
your
people who
shit
know about
right, bro.
branding, know about your LLC, know about
Do-
your trademarks. Do this shit on your fucking own, man, so nobody else can take your shit.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Yo,
Yeah,
that's what's
man.
up, man.
100%.
Get your
yours.
business in order, man.
Yeah, 100%, man.
I mean,
Yeah, so going back, man, to back in the day, man.
Yeah,
like
let's
this,
go back
that's my
then.
blood cousin. You know what I'm saying? And we was talking last night, man. Just going through like a game plan, talking about you and shit.
Mhm.
Boss status.
Boss
Yeah.
status.
We're having the boss
Yeah.
status,
That was some
man.
legendary shit. You know that shit. That was legendary.
Damn, man.
Boss status was legendary.
We taking it
It's
back,
kinda,
bro.
It's kind of hard to speak on that, man.
Okay.
Because my brother, it's like, that shit is just deeper than rap.
I
man.
feel
Got
you.
you. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just certain shit just didn't go right, man. And I kind of regret it at this point because it's like, you
It's about
know,
them learning experiences,
I
right?
wish, no, it's just like what it did to relationships. I didn't notice that this rap shit was gonna get like that deep to the point where it would just like drive people in different directions, man. And
Mix emotions
Yeah.
get into it, you know what I'm saying? Like psychology and shit.
wasn't,
You know what I mean?
It get that deep, but it was just like me and my brothers just went two different ways, and it
Yeah.
kind of like left us on terms where we wasn't speaking.
Yeah.
I mean, we good, but it's just like he just went a different direction with his life, and it was kind of like I went a different direction, and it kind of like I had to leave because I felt like we were stuck at a point where I wasn't moving, and I went a different direction with management, and based on that, it kind of like led my brother in a different direction, and I left ball status, and then I had a beat maker I was working with, and I heard some we legendary, and then from there I just was like, yo, I like that. And I got
Speaking
the
of beat
legendary
makers,
thing.
real quick, I don't mean to cut you off, but
No.
do you remember the beat maker? This is back when we was on Stanton Avenue. He was from Washington. He was from D.C. and we went to his basement.
Yeah, that's my main sport.
Sport.
Guy.
What's up with him, man?
That's my guy.
Shout out to Sport,
I'm
man.
not gonna lie.
Uptown,
Y'all know
man.
Logic. I was with Logic before Logic popped. Like me and Logic was cool. We
Mhm.
were supposed to do songs and all
Okay.
that shit. but it never happened. But I met Logic through Sport. Sport was throwing shows in DC, and Logic was a part. So you know he doing a lot, man.
And shout out to DMV, man.
He definitely doing this thing.
You got talking to the mic.
He moved back to DC, and he just let me move it up. He moved back to DC, and he just been throwing shows and running his dad record label.
Okay.
So he doing this thing, bro.
That's dope, man.
Like
That's
that,
what's
man.
up.
Yeah, man. So kind of going back to like, man, the psychology about things and shit like
Yeah.
that, man. Like you said, like, you know, man, you was walking the yard a little bit. We ain't gonna get into all that part, man. 'Cause we
No, you can
walking
get
past
into
that,
it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to talk
You know
about
what
that
I mean?
part. I want to talk about that part, so like people who do see this.
Yeah. So what
They
did
gonna
you see,
understand
man?
a
Like
little bit more.
when it comes down to like your rap, you know what I mean? Because me and Cousin talk about this while you was fucking locked down a little bit, man. Like, all right, man. How influential be? You know what I'm saying? Since you've been going for a little bit, you know what I mean?
Since
And
the
what's
shift in
what's
hip-hop.
Because it did shift. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you
'Cause
know
it was-
how it was, man.
but-
When we was
You know what
coming
I mean?
up, it wasn't because mind you, when we was all grinding like that, that shit was mainly Facebook.
Facts.
And now it's what TikTok,
Everything.
Instagram,
Everything.
Thriller,
Yeah.
all that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Now it's
yeah,
like we gotta
most
keep,
definitely.
like we gotta keep up. We can do clips. We don't have to drop the whole song now.
Right.
Uh-huh.
A 30
Right.
second clip.
Yeah.
Right.
It's. I mean, like, bro.
But we been doing
it's-
that.
How did
though.
you
Like-
make sure that you was able to jump back on, bro?
Well, basically, it was like this. Well, basically, to keep it 100, I want to speak about the story from the beginning, so y'all
Okay.
really get this shit. It started out with, you know me,
Yeah.
Kyle know me. I was in the streets since he knew me. You feel me? As far as like with the trapping shit, it's like what I did. So with that shit, it kind of brought me into a lifestyle where it's like, yo, you either focusing on the money or you focusing on the rap. What you doing?
Right.
So it's like, and he know how it can get out where I was at.
Yeah.
How the money can be. So
Yeah.
I got
Especially
to the,
when we was coming up at. 'Cause them
Yeah.
no disrespect, but them white folk, they ate it up, dog.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they
Yeah.
love it. They
And that's
love
one thing I'm gonna say
niggas.
too, man. Like
That shit
when I
the
moved to
fuck up.
Cincinnati, man,
they love niggas. So it's just
that
like
money,
with-
man.
And
Like
you rap too?
crazy,
What?
bro.
With-
What?
That's a
With
double.
me-
That's a double whammy right
Come
there.
on, now, man.
Exactly.
You a rapper and a trapper? Come on,
Nigga
man.
got curly hair, all that shit. So it's like
Listen.
we in there with them hoes
Facts,
too.
We all got love songs
Man,
about
what?
every single female.
So-
Come
It's
on,
like,
man.
bro,
My
we-
cousin been to Cincinnati. You know I go down over there,
That's a
man.
fact.
Like, it's, man, come on,
And
man.
that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like just being into that lifestyle, man. I just got caught up in it, and it's like when the money started to out. It's like with the music, it's something that's gonna come with time. But the trapping shit was like something that's gonna come immediately. So
Exactly.
at that point, it's like, what do? You know, and I had kids and shit coming, so it was just like I was just focusing, and this shit got out of hand where it got overwhelming to the point where it's like, yo, what do you do so you don't focus on rap? Because this shit is like, it's money calling right now.
Yeah,
You gotta
man.
get that. So
Right.
it's like with the rap shit, it was kind of like I wanted to focus on it because I loved it, but it was just like, damn, bro, I gotta get to this money because that was sparking my interest more. But at the end of the day, it put me in a situation where, you know, like you know, with popping perks and all that shit, that became a thing because, you know, I found out my dad wasn't my dad at like 20,
That's deep.
23
That's
and
deep,
shit.
man.
And
Damn, man.
That's
you
deep,
know,
bro.
when I found out through Facebook through a cousin
Whoa.
and shit, like, yo, bro, you don't remember? It's like, damn, like you left the family, like, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
That's a
Yeah.
mind fuck, man. For real.
That is.
That's a
It
mind
kind
fuck.
of like hit a nigga, so it
Facts.
kind of like put me on the point where it was like I didn't mean to become like popping perks and shit all the time.
Yeah.
But that was like something I did. You feel me? Like just to escape that pain of like
Yeah,
just like damn,
yeah,
like people
yeah.
would betray me like that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, through that it put me through a whole phase, and I went back to jail, and then I started selling dope, and then they raided my crib, and niggas warned me like, yo, niggas is on you, like you really hot, like you need to chill. But I didn't listen because, you know,
Yeah.
at
Your
that
mind
point,
goes to
I
a different
waited-
way. Uh-huh.
I waited about like 2 weeks and shit. Like, damn, these niggas ain't coming. I'm right back in.
Right.
I
Yeah.
back in and shit.
Right.
Next thing I know, they hit the crib and shit. So when they hit me, it's just like I went back to jail.
Where was this? This was in
Like 2016,
Yeah,
something
It
like
was
that.
like 2016.
But this was
Yeah.
was this in Uptown or this was it back
No,
in
this is
back in the
this,
burbs?
This is in the burbs. You know
Okay.
the burbs, the money double out there.
Yeah,
So I was
exactly. Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
You feel me? So my folks out there. So I was running about there, and then I got booked the first time. And after I got booked, I thought I had it together. I was in there reading self-help books, all this shit, talking to the OGs, trying to get as much wisdom as I can. And then it's like, next thing I know, I came home, and the OG told me, like, yo, when you go home out of this situation, don't think everything gonna go like you think it's planned.
And you
feel
talk
me?
about that in your songs too, man.
And the next thing I know, like, it's like, oh shit, this nigga was right. Like,
It's
I
true.
had all these plans I
Right,
wrote
right,
down. I wrote all
right.
these books, and I thought life was gonna go a certain way, and then I end up back popping
Exactly. You
perks
know what?
again.
I want to tell you something though. I read somewhere where they say like, when you go into something, don't go into it thinking it's gonna be perfect. Go into it knowing that something's gonna be fucked up that's gonna happen into it. Like
About that purpose, man.
exactly. Like you gonna go into anything like
that
yo, something
purpose.
bad's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So if it does happen,
Pessimistic.
you're not gonna be disappointed. You feel me? So
And that's like that's me right now. I got like that shit like a syndrome for me, man. Just being pessimistic, where it's like he'll tell you, nigga. It's like I think nothing's gonna go right.
That's the same way Cuz gonna be, man.
I'm always
I
like
be
that.
telling him, like, I'll be this positive ass nigga, like, man, this gonna do good here, man. We gonna do this, we gonna do this. Like, man, I ain't put my motherfucking hopes up right now, man. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? It's gonna fucking happen. You know what I mean?
exactly, you gotta
It's
go
gonna
with the
happen
flow
in that kinda
because
way.
people in this business, shoosh,
Yeah, it's
they'll
rough.
do you rough. They'll do
It's
you
rough.
dirty and don't give no fucks about it.
And then that kind of go back to what we were saying earlier too, man, about like people here in the city showing love to a guy that's really fucking putting in work.
Exactly.
Really putting in work and putting it down
That's
when
what
it comes
this is
down to
about.
like his lyrics, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to like the beats that he's choosing, you know what I'm saying? And how he's actually making a song. And that's what I like about you, man. You actually
And
making
that's-
songs and shit,
that's-
bro.
And that's like
You
my
know what I mean?
biggest thing.
Yeah.
My song structure.
Yeah.
Niggas is not making songs, bro.
Nah, man.
Like
Nah.
niggas be talking about who the hottest and who is this and
Right.
who is that. But it's like niggas is not.
Do you punch in? Please tell me you don't punch in. Thank you. Thank you. Punching in is not rapping.
Man, tell them what that
No.
punching in situation is,
Is that-
man. Like, you know
It's
what I
not
mean?
rapping.
Like me and my wife was talking about it one day, man. It was like, yo, I was like, yo, man, motherfuckers be punching in and shit nowadays. And all of us,
It's
man,
not
like,
rapping.
used to rap and shit like that. She's like, yeah, but it's still creative. I said, now fuck that.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? It's still rapping, but it ain't actually writing down the motherfucking song or memorizing what the song's gonna be.
Or you can
The
actually,
same passion.
actually making it sound like with quality, put quality into it. Like he is too. Like niggas is about making timeless music.
Facts.
That's what it's about.
Facts.
You feel me?
That's a fact, bro. And that's what I try to do with becoming legendary. Like I try to bring back
Love
that
that.
feel of
Love
like when
Love it.
you listen to Hov or you listen to a Biggie or you listen to a Pac, it's substance, and it come on with that theatrical feel.
Facts.
When my CD come on,
Yeah.
you hear that.
You do. And yeah, you started your new
You
shit,
had
man.
5 seconds left to talk. You
Yo,
hear that shit,
bro.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I first turned your shit on, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was what, 2 weeks ago you dropped it?
When we dropped this shit?
That was like
About
a
2
month ago.
Nah,
month
that was
ago?
like a month ago.
It's like
About
a month and a half
something
ago,
like that?
maybe. Yeah.
I think it was when we first started our show, man. It's probably about 6 weeks, something like that. Well, anyway, man.
It was our second show. That's
Yeah,
when
it
it
was
dropped because we
second show.
listened to it on the way down here.
So we sitting there listening to it and shit, man. We sitting there talking about you and shit like that, man. I'm like, dog. This nigga really fucking putting
Bro.
passion and putting
Right.
like his real fucking life, you know what I mean?
From heart
On
and
wax.
soul.
You know what I'm saying?
From
Like,
heart and soul.
and it wasn't a gimmick kind of
Freedom
shit
at
either. You know what I mean?
last.
Like,
Smile, and that's what I'm saying. Like
Man.
even the female records, bro.
You do got some chick.
I wish it all could be simple.
yo,
yeah,
fat. And it ain't like you
yeah.
just doing regular like melody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You still
I put
fucking
my all this in you
rapping.
smiling.
You still rapping, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
Bro.
it's fucking love, man.
What's your
Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna play some records after we done. I got
Yeah.
everything on my phone. So
All right.
we in
on
there.
it.
We
Yeah,
in
we
there.
in, man.
What's
Yo.
What's your favorite song? No, not your favorite song. What's your favorite album that you have ever created?
Cause you got a lot of
From
fucking music,
from when
man.
you from the beginning to now.
Which ones you remember though? Because everybody
Shit,
can't
nigga,
find everybody.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all.
You don't
I
remember the
pay
aftermath.
Listen,
You
I
don't
pay.
remember that
Yes, I
after,
do
man.
because
Whoa.
you know why? You know why? I pay attention to everything.
Facts.
You always knew that. I was that nigga that always paid attention to
No,
every.
you really-
We always
How
talk about
every
you,
nigga
man.
moved. I watched how every nigga moved when niggas was rapping. When I was doing it, I paid attention because I want to move the right way. That's why I never was beefing with niggas. Niggas was all had the respect for me. Niggas would give me a feature if I wanted one. Like,
even
you know
to
what I'm
this
saying?
fucking day, my boy Felix,
I was that
man.
chill nigga.
And we rap.
We
all
rap
the time.
all the time.
Whether it was on gas time.
It was gas
on-
time.
Yeah,
Hey, sometimes it was some booty time.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I used to hit bro with them texts. You know that shit in.
Yo,
Come holler at me, nigga. Real rap.
Yo, about to unleash
you remember the time?
Real rap.
I don't know. You fuck with what's his name? I can't remember the nigga name right now.
Who?
Breeze. You fuck with him still? No, I don't know. I'm just asking the question.
Don't comment on that one.
Don't comment.
Anyway.
Don't say nothing. No, allegedly. I don't know. I'm just asking. I was supposed to ask that question. See, you know.
Yeah, here we go.
But that shows you I'm out of the loop. But anyway, I remember a time. We'll move on.
Anyway,
I didn't know.
All I'm gonna say is,
go ahead.
black and white don't lie.
Got you.
Got you.
Okay, I got you.
I got
Yo,
you.
I'm gonna tell you this too, man. My homeboy Felix and shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a little older than y'all and shit, man. Felix like, yo, man, what's up with Infamous Prime? He in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Listening to your shit. I'm like, yo, man, you know, we actually about to have him on the show and shit. He's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a white boy. You know what I'm saying? He a white boy. A Russian
not
white
gonna
boy
lie.
at that,
I'm
bro.
not gonna lie.
You know what I mean? He
Yo.
fuck with your shit, dog.
He do, too.
You know what I mean?
He been fucking with this shit for years.
For years, man. Like, I'm telling you, like, every
bro.
single time you came out with mixtape, that nigga was on Dat Piff. You know what I'm saying? I think he followed you on Facebook. He like, yo, I know his shit. Felix Pastron.
Felix P.
Felix P. Yeah, he was part of my crew, man. We was doing Bomb C shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he fuck with
White
your
boy,
shit.
man. He
definitely.
fuck with your shit.
Yeah,
Heavy
heavy
on
on
that.
that.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, shout out to Felix, man.
Shout out to Felix, man.
822, man. Over there in
Felix the
Cincinnati,
homie, man. For real, for
That's
real.
my dog, man. That's like one of my best friends and shit, man. But if y'all motherfuckers don't know right now, man, y'all listen to the Buzzin' Cousin podcast.
You already know what it
Here
is.
with that boy Infamous Prime, man, talking
Yes, sir.
super
Let's get
facts,
it.
man. Let's get it. My name is Reefy Goodbeard.
And I'm Dope Pay Me 215.
Yo, Infamous Prime, let these people know right now, man, how people can go ahead and get in touch with you, man. How they go ahead and listen to some of your music.
Yo, they can find me on they can find me on Instagram. I'm sorry, that's the alcohol.
It's
They
that
can find
Douce,
me on
man.
Instagram at Infamous Prime on every single social media platform. Right
Everything
now.
that's out there,
Make sure
y'all.
you go to
Trust
iTunes, search Infamous Prime, and I promise you won't be disappointed. Man.
No,
Definitely
trust
won't
me,
be
y'all.
disappointed.
If it's some of y'all, if y'all trying to listen to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to hear something when it comes down to that boom bap. Y'all trying to hear some of that South shit, that East Coast shit, that West Coast shit. My guy right here, man, he got every single solitary kind of beat and every kind of fucking flow you can think about, man.
So let me ask you this
still
question.
keep it at 100.
What's your dream feature from like somebody from the industry? Who?
What I tell you?
I can't hear you.
He said Future. What I tell
Future?
you? What I tell you?
Damn.
What I tell you?
That would be a
I
dope
told you
feature.
that one day, man.
Everybody
My
tell me-
favorite fucking
everybody
rapper
be
right
like-
That would be a dope feature.
What?
Everybody be like, yo, bro, you sound like Future.
See, you don't sound like Future, man, but y'all.
When I came home, bro, he'd tell you, bro, everybody in the damn studio, like, yo, he sound like Future.
It's not, but you don't got Future's flow. Y'all voice is kind of similar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it ain't Future's flow. Like you rap.
I don't hear. You don't sound like Future to me.
It's
though.
the tone. It's the tone, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just the tone a little bit. It's not like you wouldn't want to put a comparison like it would be like how designer think people think designers sound like Future, but it ain't like that, man. But you hear his draw is a little bit different because you hear that East Coast.
I
in
feel
there,
like he
man.
got
You
his
know what I
own
mean?
vibe.
But at
He
the
got
same
super vibe.
at the same time, it's like this with my songs. It's like you might get 5 different flows at one time.
Yeah.
Like the first 5 bars might be this flow, then the next flow
Yeah.
is like this. Then you might catch me singing like, "Oh the fuck up is he saying?"
Yo, because even
This
when
sound
you
like
did,
a whole
right.
different nigga.
yeah,
Right.
even when you did
My mom,
Abrasive, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. My mom listened to this shit and she like, "Who this?" I'm like,
Ah.
"Mom, it's me."
Hey, that's
Like,
when you
what
know
the
you're doing
fuck?
it, bro.
Like, real rap, bro.
That's when you know you're doing it. Yo, shout out to your mom, man. Listen to your stuff, man.
Shout out to
Shout out
mom.
to mom, man. Shout out to
She
mom
tatted
Deuce on
on
that
my- shout out
joint,
to
man.
moms,
That's what's up, man. Yo, if you get to a point,
That's
man,
a
with your
fact,
motherfucker,
man.
with your parents, man, listening to your stuff, man, you know you're doing something good, man. For
Can I
real.
ask you this
Real
question?
talk, real talk.
Do you still fuck with Dollar the Boss? What happened to him?
Yeah.
All right, that's a person I
All right,
can
here
ask.
we
All
go.
right,
Here we
cool.
go.
I'm
All
just
right,
gonna
you
check
got
that on
you.
my nigga. You know me,
Right.
dog. I'm just be like, yo, what's up with him?
Yeah,
Nigga, I don't
nah.
fuck with that nigga.
Nah,
All right.
Dollar my nigga, bro.
Was he
Dollar my
still
nigga.
doing his music? Like,
he working his way back. He actually got his own company
good,
that he working
good.
on moving like a moving company and shit. So
Oh, man,
he doing this
shout
thing,
out
bro.
to
Man,
Dollar
shout to be the
Boss,
entrepreneur, man. Dollar Boss, man. You good clap
That's
on
what it's
that,
about,
man.
bro.
That's what's up.
Shout out to him, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's
I
what
seen
it's
him
about.
grind. He used to grind.
No,
That's
that's
your
a fact.
man's back in the day.
No, actually, Dollar's the one that gave me the name Infamous.
Wow.
Really?
Man, see, that's
Yeah.
one more questions for you, man. How you get the name Infamous Prime, man?
So
It's a dope name. Let's tell you that, too, man.
the way I got the name Infamous Prime is let's see. I had my original name was H Montana,
Okay.
and I had went to the studio. Well, it's like this. I was playing AU basketball, right? I had a basketball trainer, collegiate trainer, and all that shit. Like niggas thought I was going to the NBA and shit, you know. Like
You
back
played for
in-
North Penn, didn't you?
No, but you know, like they recruited me, but I turned it down and
Okay.
shit.
Gotcha.
I had quit basketball at that point. So next thing I know, I was like getting trained one night and I came out the gym and I was like, you know what, dog, fuck basketball. Like something in my heart just told me like go a different direction. So I was just like, fuck it. And then next thing I know, I heard my man Dollar like buzzing. Everybody like, oh, Dollar, da da da. He crazy, bro. All this shit. So I'm like, damn, man.
Mr. Stanton Avenue, Mr.
Sure.
Uptown.
Back in the day, right, when I was a kid, I had this guy named Mr. Morris who used to buy me. I had went to his house one time because they used to babysit me and shit when I used to live back Somerville. Shout out Church Lane. Shout out Topside Somerville. Blakemore Street. What's the?
Yeah,
all
shout
that
out to
shit.
y'all, man.
You already know Uptown shit. But yeah, like I said, when I was there, he started buying me tapes because he seen my fascination with music.
Yeah.
And he bought me a couple tapes, and I vibed out. And then, like I said in this series that I got on my YouTube called The Life and Times of Infamous Prime, I used to have niggas jump in the cars to steal. That's how I got Biggie Life After Death. I made somebody jump in a Jeep and take that shit out the tape player.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I needed it. You feel
Oh,
me? Like I
shit.
was just
Oh,
but I didn't understand like the love for music at first because I was such a kid. But
Yeah.
it was like times where it was like when I think back, it's like damn, I used to be laying on the floor next to the boombox on
Ain't
the
that crazy,
hardwood
man?
floor listening to rap.
Fucking
like,
with the trouble. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Trying
like-
to really listen
yeah,
to all,
like when
everything
it-
at
when
the
that
same
shit was
time
the-
and shit.
when it was the old radio and shit. You feel me?
Right,
So-
right.
The joint with the cassette tape and the CD player.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
the
I fuck-
boombox.
This nigga said a boombox.
No,
Like, you know boys don't know about no
kind of like
boombox,
that, like when
man.
the box was popping and shit. Like,
Okay.
you feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Got
that
you,
shit.
got
And I'm 29, so I ain't that old, but
Got you.
you already know. But
We there though,
the
dog.
the thing that started the love for music was Dark and Hella Side.
God damn.
Wait a minute, you 29 now?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Dark-
young boy, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm young. I'm a
Yeah,
young boy.
yeah,
I was
man.
always
Exactly,
younger than y'all,
dog.
but you know, I
We
always
still young. We all still young. You, but
no,
you
that's
know.
a fact. But you know, I always hung with like one thing about me, bro, is I always hung with older people. for
Yeah,
some reason.
you did.
I just got a better vibe with older people.
Yeah, you do.
You know, like I don't know, like I guess I was like real mature and
Man, I would never fucking know back in the day, man. You the age that you was and shit like that.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
was
saying?
young.
Like,
Because, like niggas, I was 15 hanging out with 20-year-olds.
yeah.
You feel me? Like
Cause
I
I'm
was.
thinking back, you 29, so we gonna go back what, almost 12 years. So you was like 18, 19 years
Yeah,
old
bro,
when you
like,
start popping off
I'm
and
not
shit.
e-
I'm
I'm
thinking you
not
like a
even gonna-
23-year-old nigga.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It's like it's the height and the facial features, but like
Got you.
I was really like as a kid in the studio with niggas, bulletproof vests, AKs, and
Got
niggas
Yeah.
on a whole nother vibe. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
Like that's
Yeah.
like 18 around just grown men. So it's like me, my maturity and how I move is a little bit different. Like
Wow.
I
Wow,
really
that's dope.
move like.
You on some
cautious.
you on grown
As
man
you
status,
should.
You
man.
know,
You
like
know what I mean?
we been through a couple things.
Yeah, I feel you, man. So you talking about, man, like the tapes, you know what I'm saying, the
Mhm.
boombox and shit like that, man. So like, what's your influence, man, when it comes down to this rap thing? Like, what influences you to
Like
keep
I
on going,
said,
man?
DMX was a big influence in the beginning. Like I even
Mhm.
went to Past Stories Uptown.
Got you.
um,
Shout out
and
Uptown, man.
I
All these niggas
named
over
my
here, Uptown.
clique, the Rough Riders, and I used to really go around just causing havoc as a child. Like second grade, I got suspended 18 times.
Oh shit!
That's what kind of got me to my grandma's house out the county because I got expelled from school from like just having a bad behavior. It was like a point where I had a nigga that used to walk around with me to every class to make sure I behave.
What was your experience like when you first like from coming from where you was from as a kid and moving all the way to your grandma's crib and like seeing all these different faces? Like, oh shit, this ain't no joke.
To be totally honest, it was awkward.
It was awkward.
It was awkward at first because I'm really coming from the trenches. So
right.
Facts.
Come out there and like be like put in this environment where like, hey, you want to play football? Hey,
right. Like, what, motherfucker?
I'm going to give you a little story since you talk about that, man. You come up from the trenches, man. Like, I grew up in West. You know what I'm saying? I'm from out here and shit, man, from Winfield, man. Shout out to Winfield. And I moved out to Cincinnati and shit. You know what I'm saying? Super fucking culture shock like a motherfucker, bro. You know what I mean? So I went from being in this kind of environment from 63rd and Chestnut, you know what I'm saying, up to 54th and Berks. Then all of a sudden I'm going out to the suburbs when all of a sudden like everything's totally different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and when I'm going back and forth, man, from Cincinnati, Ohio, man, back to West, you know what I'm saying? Like every month, you know what I'm saying? Every other month, like I had to like change my mind up and it kind of fucked me up a little bit in my head. You know what I'm saying? Because you see it one way, you know what I'm saying? Like the burb life, and then all of a sudden you seeing the city life, you know what I'm saying? When you on a back and forth thing, like it's crazy, bro.
It'll do that because of how you comfortable, and then it's like in the trenches, you gotta be on the aggressive time. Exactly. But I'm not gonna lie, with like when I was
loved it though.
When I was in the suburbs, it's like, all right, I got comfortable. But then it's like when I went back to jail, it was like I knew like, all right, I'm going into a situation where I'm with all type of people. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like I gotta move like, you know, we really built like that. So it's like it's not time for be cool. It's time to like, yo, I'm gonna show you that I can bring this average off.
Exactly.
It was fights I had in jail, all type of shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
Whipping niggas' ass, man. You know?
Hey, man, you had to do what you gotta do with that motherfucker.
You remember when I used to be a skinny nigga? Mm-hmm. I used to be skinny as shit. I went there lifting weights and all that shit. Like, I was in there tweaking. I came home.
You gotta get strong in your mind and come to your body as well, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you talk about your influence, man, with DMX. You know what I mean? Like that was what you really came up on. Like what else, man, got you like really going when it come down to this shit?
What the shit we doing? You said what?
So you said DMX was like your influence, right? Mm-hmm. So what else made you want to really start writing down, man, using that pen, you know what I'm saying, and writing down what's really going on in your mind, man? You said you coming from the trenches, you know what I'm saying? You moved out into the burbs, you know what I'm saying? You going back and forth. Like what made you really start writing down these like lyrics and writing down these bars, man, for you being Infamous Prime, man? Like what influenced you in that way?
To be totally honest, I just came when I was in jail.
Yeah.
When I went back to jail, my last time when I went back to jail.
Going to the mic a little bit.
Yeah, my fault. My last time when I went back to jail,
that dude say got you, bro.
Yeah, you already know. That shit got me trying to gather my thoughts and shit.
I feel you so relaxed.
Yeah, we spoke.
It's that relaxing shit. And we smoked some gas outside, so you already know what it is.
Yeah, I already came high, nigga. When I hit that shit, I was on my fourth.
Right, he was ready to play some basketball and shit.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I mixed that shit with some gelato too, my nigga. It's called the Carmelo. We was smoking outside, my nigga.
This is a positive and cool lifestyle, man. It's cool. Just relax yourself, man.
I'm trying to get on live.
Yeah.
Time,
these
man.
people
you know
cut my.
And we on that Carmelo Anthony right now, my nigga.
They cut my live off.
They cut your live off and shit?
Yeah, they cut my live off on some of that shit.
Sometimes it be like that, man. But why you trying to get his live back together, man? We listen to the Buzzing Cousins, man. We got Infamous Prime on the show right now, man. My boy Live Legendary. He got a lot of hot music out there, man. Make sure you go ahead and find my boy I Am Infamous Prime on all social media platforms. Go ahead and get that shit downloaded, stream it. Make sure y'all listen to my boy Infamous Prime here.
Yeah, go fuck with that, man.
Big time, man. So yeah, we saying, man, like when it comes down to your influence, man, what got you into like writing down these fucking bars and these lyrics, man, these songs?
So when I went back to jail, I had one in there and they had tablets and shit.
In jail?
In jail. They
okay.
had tablets with movies and a whole
and music
like,
and shit like that.
Music joints. So next thing I know, a nigga put me on like, yo, they got these certain type of beats on there, blah 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 blah.
And niggas be spitting over
And
there
I just
fucking
I'm like, bro, I don't rap in jail, bro.
right.
So after that, the nigga like, yo, dog, just fuck with him. So I got bored one day, and I just started putting shit together, or I just started listening to the beats and shit. It was some nigga that had beats on there and shit. I can't even remember.
That's
the nigga
crazy
name.
as shit, man.
But I was like fucked up because I'm like, damn, these niggas really got like
Look, cause
tablets and shit
yeah,
in the
I mean, 'cause
jail.
at that point, man, you in jail, you fucking sitting there doing your music thing because you get into a certain zone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, and that's what I'm saying. Like after that, it's like I started writing one song, and then that turned to like 200 by the time I left.
wow,
So
wow.
it's like,
A lot of people say
and
they
the
can't
funny
even write
thing,
when they locked up, man.
and that's the funny way of how God worked, because before that, I couldn't get no fucking, like, I was trying to write, I was trying to like put songs together, and the shit wouldn't come out right.
Yeah, you trying
And
to
that's
find
what
A to
loved
Z
me.
while you in
And
there.
that's what made me lead back to like popping perks again and this shit. And then it's like I kind of lost myself again. Then I had to, like, one night I was supposed to go to rehab. I'm gonna keep it 100 because my people was like telling my shit. They're like, yo, you gotta go to rehab because you like getting out of control with this shit. So I skipped that and didn't go. And when I didn't go that night, I ended up getting booked. You feel me? And when I ended up getting booked, like the chick that was driving the car, she like checked out. You feel me? Blood and shit, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But anyway, like, you know, that right there, when I got booked, that was like the wake up call for me, where it's like, bro, what are you really doing with your life?
Yeah.
Is the perks and the weed and the bitches and doing all this shit waste of time? Like, what is, like, you got all this talent, you got so much. It's like, you really gonna let this shit go? And it's like something that nagged at me, where it's like I couldn't.
And I'm gonna keep it
it's like-
100 with you, man, on that end too. Like, Cuz was telling me about what's going on with you and shit, man. Like, yo, man, cuz, man, got this shit going on, blah, blah. I said, yo, man, I said, why the fuck you doing that, man? Wasting that talent, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a little older than y'all niggas and shit. And I'm like, yo, man, like, he got too much motherfucking talent, and why he still doing that? But I know, you know what I'm saying? I was a young boy too, you know what I'm saying, into the game and shit like that. And you gotta go through these motherfucking trials and tribulations, man, to find out what your fucking niche is and what you really want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go down to that negative to get to the fucking positive. You know what I mean?
What did you expect? Like, when you getting out of jail, like, what did you expect?
When it comes to your music? I was on a call frequently with somebody that was representing me before. He's a fucking scumbag. Fuck that nigga.
Man, fuck scumbags,
yeah,
right?
that nigga was representing me before and shit. Fuck that pussy. One more time. But yeah, that nigga was representing me and shit. And he was like kind of letting me know like he was catching plays. So it's like, you know, I really had love for the nigga. And when I came home, he was putting me in position because even though I had the talent, he had the connects. We was just making it work as a team.
Gotcha.
And everything we was doing was working. You feel me? Like when we was going to meet people, they was loving the music, and we was kind of like building.
And let me ask you that question, man. How you get to the point where, and I follow you, you know what I mean? Like, the Rock Nation thing. Like, all of a sudden, I saw the fucking paper plane. I'm like, the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I told Doug about it. I'm like, yo.
It was just basically like niggas just send my music up, and they like, yo, what y'all think? Niggas like, yo, we fuck with him.
Yeah.
Bring him up.
Nice.
And it was kind of like, you know, niggas caught a play for me. But that's how the industry works. It's all about who you know, bro.
Right.
It's all about who you know and being ready.
Exactly.
It's all about who you know and having the talent ready and being prepared. Like me, bro, I've been doing this shit every single day.
Right.
Every single fucking day, bro. All day, every day. Like, I put a studio in the house that sound like top quality. So it's like I can record whenever the fuck I want.
You doing everything on your own right now?
Everything. From the
That's
clothes.
dope.
Wow.
From the clothing to making the designs to ordering the fabric to, not ordering the fabric, but ordering the shirts, picking out the shirts, doing all type of shit. Like my guy Ty, like he helped me out with all that shit.
Yeah, let them know too, man, what that brand's called.
You got your own studio too, right?
All that shit. It's a personal studio. It's not like I got a studio niggas can come to record to, but it's just a personal studio for me to work out of.
Nice.
Like my biggest thing was just following Nipsey theory, man.
100%, man.
That's some real
just being
shit.
independent. It's
marathon,
like,
man. This
yo,
ain't no
at the
race
end
out
of the
there,
day,
niggas.
I think like what we lack in is our sense of like just finding information.
Right.
Most people don't like have the tenacity or like the relentlessness.
Right. Well, motherfuckers don't really know, man. Knowledge is power. It might sound fucking cliche and shit like that, but motherfuckers better read and find out shit about stuff.
You read books? Yeah, of course. What books have you read?
Laws of Human Nature, 48 Laws of Power, Art of Seduction, The Secret.
Secret's dope.
I'm waiting to hear if you say one book.
The Richest Man is Babylon. Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Okay, there we go. He on his reading tip, bro.
He on my tip.
Yeah, so much shit. I don't even remember.
You need to read Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter.
I read that.
You read that? I read it like 5 times.
Sure.
Is that shit?
Talking about 50 Cent.
Yeah, that's that.
Yes, sir.
Made you think about shit differently, right?
No, it's just do shit.
No, it is just do shit, but it gave you, but the strategy though,
bro,
listen, it changed my life.
It's that simple.
It is that simple.
I just did shit.
You just did it.
Niggas be looking at me like, how the fuck is you doing that?
I'm just doing it.
Look, yo, like
you just do shit.
The way this shit about to be presented, my nigga.
Yeah,
it's different.
Yeah. It is different.
I'm gonna just say it. Not even on no khaki shit. It's just levels to this shit. It's not that I'm smarter than anybody or that I'm better than anybody. I just pay better attention.
You just paying attention and educating yourself and make sure you're doing this right.
I just pay better attention.
Exactly.
You pay to pay attention. That's what my dad told me.
That's a fact.
Man. You pay to pay attention.
So did you take a shahada while you was in jail?
No, I refused to.
Why is
my
that?
My celly was like try to get me to do it, but it was just like, for me, it was just like, I just felt like doing it in jail was kind of like, not for me.
Yeah.
I just felt like it wasn't on the right terms. I was just like, bro, I'm going to do it on my own time. And when I came home and I really got in a space where I could really just be on a clear note and be 100% sure that was something that I wanted to do.
It's different.
And I just felt like my life just been in a better place since I took my shahada, because I always had a love for God, but it's just like when I went to jail, I read a book called How to Hustle.
I read that too.
Got you.
And when I was raised as a Christian, and in that book, it tell you about that Christianity shit and how it uses it to manipulate slaves.
Exactly.
And when I read that, it kind of like took my mind to a place where I'm like, hold the fuck up. This shit is all like a thing where, and it was one thing that stuck out to me where it said that white people would use abusing black people and be like, yo, we gonna whip your ass, and this is what the Lord wants, and this is like, you're gonna be forgiven, and you're gonna get all this worship and all this shit from getting your ass beat. God's coming to save you, when in reality, it's like, not saying that God wasn't coming, but it's just like, that shit didn't sit well with me to the point where it's just like, nah, that's not for me. And it kind of like made me start looking at the shit like, yo, what am I going to do? What do I believe the most in? And then I started learning about the Shahada and Islam. And the thing that really made it really like spark my interest was the discipline.
Here we go.
The discipline. I feel like, me being so wild, I just needed discipline and structure.
It takes you down to a zone, you know what I'm saying, where
I think twice about everything.
Think twice about everything,
right.
Exactly, man.
Because I'm doing everything for the sake of Allah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know, man, when it comes down to Islam, you only praying to one God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what we say is no deity worthy of worship except for Allah. You know what I mean? Like, Allah. You know what I mean? And what I did when I took my shahada, man, like my dad, he Muslim, you know what I'm saying? Nation Islam, right? And we grew up Christian on my mother's side, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of had the best of both worlds, but I still had to go ahead and take my shahada, so I knew exactly what I wanted to do when it came down to my life, you feel me? You know what I mean? And once I really took my shahada, man, as a young boy, it took me to a whole fucking new level, bro. You know what I mean? And all praise due to Allah, man. It took me to a place where I can go ahead and stay focused. My focus changed. It really did change, man. And it made me want to go ahead and chase what I had to go ahead and chase and know what I really, really wanted to do in life.
And I'm not even gonna lie. It was times where
ain't no
like,
cliche
even with
shit
the clothing, bro. Like
even with what?
Even with the clothing shit, right?
Yeah.
It was like we had trouble with it. Like shit didn't go like we planned. Like me and him planned a bunch of shit that didn't go right,
You ever do fashion shows or anything like that?
No, it's like, bro, we was in a situation where it's like, we was trying to get some shit done. Shit didn't work out, so it was like set us back like a couple steps. But at the same time, it was like through all that shit, we was able to like kind of like figure out how to do shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? To kind of like take control from every angle. You feel me? With like having the studio, having this, having that. That shit is important.
Right.
Because like as much money as you spend outsourcing as you think you need to, you don't. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can figure everything out yourself. Like you could align yourself with certain services that get you everything you need to provide for equivalent price. Where it's like, yo, you could take this shit and flip this shit to so much more
wholesale.
with this clothing shit. But it's like,
Well, we don't really know.
a lot of people don't know.
You know what I mean?
A lot of people be like, yo, let me go to Walmart. These shirts $4. I'm gonna grab 30 of them and we gonna be popping.
No.
You feel me? It's not
It's
like
way more
that.
into
It's
it.
like, yeah,
It's way
bro,
more
like,
into
it's
that.
deeper in that.
It is.
It's like
Definitely is,
deeper
man.
into this shit, bro. So it's just like,
Yo,
you know
man.
what I mean?
So what's your name of your brand, man? Like I know, but tell people what this brand name is.
Live
man.
Legendary Co.
Yeah. So what you
Yeah,
got
Live
going
Legendary.
on? So I know
Everybody
you got,
want to be legendary, bro.
facts. You on the new video right now too, man. Rocking
Tool
a
Breeze.
fucking fly ass fucking jean jacket,
Nah.
dog. That motherfucker
I made that, John.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm sitting there reading your comments
Yeah,
and
it's
say,
fire,
yo,
yo.
like designed by Infamous Prime. I'm like, yo, this nigga did that joint, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that was the first joint I made off the fly.
That joint is
you
fire.
know,
I'm like,
I
man,
just
I'm
put
sitting
that
there trying
shit
to
together.
zoom into the video. I'm like, what
And
the
that's
fuck
gonna
is that?
and that's gonna be another thing where people gonna be able to get. They're gonna be able to get like custom jean jackets and shit.
Yeah.
That's dope.
However you want it. Like if you like, yo, I want a theme where it's like I want like NASCAR, if I
Right.
want NFL, or I want NBA, or I want like Black Power mixed with a little NBA, mixed with a little something. Like it's like, yo, just tell me what you need. We gonna be able to put it together.
Yeah.
You feel me?
dope.
So it's
That's
just
dope.
like my biggest thing is just like tapping into everything. One of the biggest artists that I looked up to growing up was Jay-Z.
Shout out to Hov, man.
And realizing how he
Hov gave his
managed,
game.
yeah, he managed the streams of income. It's like one thing that I read in one of his books. I think it was like Decoded. It's like the
What's it called?
Decoded.
Okay.
like the multiple streams of income, bro. It's just like that.
Do you invest?
Yeah, I've been learning about it.
You need to invest your money in some crypto, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I've been fucking with the Bitcoin.
Yeah,
Nice.
you need to focus
Okay.
on
Go
Dogecoin,
on
bro.
Dogecoin,
I've been
man.
getting some bread off
Go on
that.
Dogecoin, bro.
Dogecoin?
Yeah.
I've been hearing about it.
I've been
Hit it
getting
up,
paper
man.
off that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
That shit at 5 cents a
Listen.
motherfucking share right now, dog. Hit that shit up, bro.
I'm good. Listen, I'm
You know
making
what I
money
mean?
off that shit.
5 cents a share.
It's
man.
serious
I'm
money.
gonna tell
We'll talk about that.
Hey,
after the
you
show
keep
and
throwing
shit,
some.
man.
Listen,
I
if
get
you
on
keep
that,
throwing
man.
money
You
in
know
that
what I'm saying?
motherfucker,
It's a whole nother
when that shit hit
level.
$1, listen, I'm listen.
That shit started out
It's
fucking
rap out here.
lower than a motherfucking penny when I first started that shit, man. That shit up to fucking 5 cents right now.
Yep.
And they predicting that shit's gonna go up to $1 by the time May come around. So put that.
Listen,
motherfucking
they're
money
saying
in there.
by
I mean, real shit,
they're
dog.
saying by December that shit probably be up to $2 maybe.
Yeah.
And maybe by next year that shit probably be about $400 by around this time next year.
Imagine
So
throwing
you
motherfucking
keep
2
throwing
stacks
money in there
that
and
bitch.
holding your money,
Yeah.
you got a bag coming.
It's
to you.
coming, man.
And you
Jim
keep
Jones
holding
actually
it.
talking about it on the last show on
Crypto's
I've
that new shit, dog.
I've been the crypto, the NFTs,
Right.
different shit. I definitely been watching Earn Your Leisure
Listen.
and kind of keeping
Nice.
up with things,
Keep-
man.
yeah,
Most
listen.
Smart bull right here,
Bro,
man.
We
For
on
real,
our
man.
money. Anything
money
got
out
to
here.
do with the people, man. We on
It's
it.
money.
Yeah.
We
Dope.
on shit niggas ain't even on.
Yeah,
For real.
motherfuckers don't know, man.
Real
It's a
rap,
fact.
bro.
Yeah. Yo, I just want to let y'all niggas know right now, man. We listen to the Buzzin' Cousin podcast show, man. We got the boy Infamous Prime on right now, man. Live Legendary, man, is the brand, man. He got a new album out right now, man.
Yes,
he got
sir.
visuals going on right now. He got multiple mixtapes, mad music, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get to the board, man. Let them know your handle again one more time, Infamous, so they can
Hey,
know.
I'm Infamous Prime. That's the Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Infamous Prime, all that, man. Just Infamous Prime. Just Google it. You can
Google
find
him, man. Like,
everything
bro,
there.
he don't pop up. Trust me.
Real rap.
Trust me, he don't pop
Everything.
up. You know what I'm saying? Like
musician artists on Google and all that.
Man, fire, man. It's really, really dope, man. I appreciate you being on to this show right now, man, and doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And giving us opportunity. You know what I'm saying? This is the Buzzin' Cousin 8th show, man. You know what I'm saying? We a brand new radio show podcast. And shout out to Philly Hot Radio.
Yeah, shout out to Philly Hot Radio,
do what
man.
we doing right now, man.
Thank you
Me
for
and
letting us
Cuz,
do
man, we
this.
used to sit back in my room, man, blow it down and shit. You know what I'm saying? Talk about this shit when it come down to hip hop, branding, being an entrepreneur, man, for motherfucking years. You know what I'm saying? Years. So one day I did a fucking interview and shit, because I got a brand, Mr. Goodbeard and shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Good Stuff Naturals. I'm like, I did the interview, talk about my shit, and they're like, yo, Reef, man, you know what I'm saying? You want to go ahead and do something when it come down to your shit? I'm like, shit, say less. Came home, call Cuz up, like, yo, Cuz, Buzzin' Cousin about to really get started, man.
No, that's a fact, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
The podcast game is like transitioning into something different.
It really is, man. And like, this is an opportunity, man, for everybody to bring it out. You know what I'm saying? You got a brand, because what we about? It's about branding.
Oh, man, I've been talking about doing the podcast and shit.
Should,
We've
man.
been working on that shit.
Definitely should.
Yeah, 100%.
Think about it. Definitely tapping in.
You know what I mean? And this is a way, man, for people to hear you all around the world. Ain't no
Right.
motherfucking Philly. Ain't just Atlanta, man. We walk
Yeah, this
the
is
world.
internet radio.
And it's
man.
not.
You know
It's
what I mean?
not. It's not just music. People get to see like a different perspective.
Right. Right.
I mean,
People really want to know about personality nowadays, man.
no,
Like,
that's a fact.
you know what I mean? And I'm gonna bring it to you at this way too, man. Going back to the music portion, you know what I mean? Like back in like say 2010, 2012 and shit like that, right? Back in the day, you had to be a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? To do music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Nowadays, you can be anybody you want to be.
You could be anybody. That's why we got so many
Anybody you wanna
weirdos
be,
now,
you know what I'm
though,
saying?
too.
It is, it's super weirdos. But one thing that Impa actually did, man, he stayed himself.
You did.
Like, he ain't on some tough guy shit. You know what I'm
did.
saying? Like, he got tough guy bars and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he actually be talking about the music and himself.
But at the same time, it's like, dog, that's just a part of what I am.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I ain't trying to be no tough guy. I don't even want to give people that impression.
Right.
That's not me. But it's at the same time, it's like I ain't no bitch.
Facts.
But it's like my goal is not to be the tough guy. Because I don't even, like, that leave you stuck in a box where it's like you got to portray that every time. It's like, that's not my goal. My goal is kind of like setting an example of like, yo, bro, like it's about the money. It's like,
It is, yeah.
It's like, I'm going to tell you like this, and I'm going to keep this shit as real as it get. When I was in jail and I walked the yard with niggas that got life for like real murders, that got like real bodies, none of them niggas want to be in that position.
Nah, they ain't talk about that tough guy shit.
But it's like the niggas who out here, you know, in the mix. I saying some niggas is both for it. Like, fuck it, I'll do this shit.
Man, sitting
won't
up
give
before
a
you
fuck.
want some of them motherfuckers like
But
jail.
at the same
know what I mean?
time, you got niggas that's not built for it.
Exactly.
I was in the jail where it's like I heard a nigga had a whole graveyard of bodies, but he was the same nigga on the gate crying and had to get moved off the block because he was contemplating suicide.
Hey, that's deep.
Because he couldn't deal with the fact that he had to spend the rest of his life in jail.
And that's the same type of dude who never even think about contemplating suicide. You know what I'm saying? Now he
Exactly.
inside there
But
thinking about his inner thoughts.
That's
That's what gets you.
But when them doors lock and you understand that it's like, yo, where the fuck
It's
is
just you.
Ain't no going home, nigga. What you
Right.
mean?
You home right now.
It's just like it's just like, yo, a month, a year, 2 years, 3 years. It's like no going home.
Yeah, that's deep.
You feel
man.
what I'm saying?
That's
So,
deep. That's real deep.
You know.
I want to kind of get into one of the songs, man, that you got going on, man. Man, so you got a couple, you know what I'm saying, that we have doing here, man. It's like 3 you can go ahead and choose from, man. You pick out the one that you want to listen to right now, man, so let these people know.
You
Hard
already
Times,
know.
Yeah, man. Y'all niggas about to hear exclusive, man, for Infamous
Hard
Prime,
Times is a
man.
classic.
From fucking Buzzin' Cousins, man, for Infamous Prime, man. Shout out to Philly Hot Radio, man. Man, shout those people out you want to, man. It's for you, bro.
Got talking to Mike.
Who was the wrestler on there? It was a wrestler that I sampled.
Macho Man, was it?
Oh, we about to find out. We about to find out, man. Well, go ahead and look into that camera, man. Go ahead and give that shout out to what you about to do, man. When it comes down to Hard Times, man. This is a dope ass song, man. Yeah. The Buzzin' Cousin Show, man.
It was like 6 years ago.
Infamous Prime.
It's funny how money changes the situation.
The Academy.
Change the situation.
Exclusive right now, man.
Hey, yo, Iceberg, stop it. Remember them days in the basement writing them rhymes down in my notepad. Success seems so far away, but I want it so bad. Took a risk with this rap. Fuck it. Some call me stupid. I went and followed my dreams. I had the balls to do it. I give you pain, don't entertain for y'all amusement. My dad doubt me the most, said I would never make it. My mom said you got one life to live, you better chase it. Dream big like Chris, baby, never basic. Me and my brother, we don't speak it out. Change his number, he don't even call. Wonder what we beefing for. I saw him moody and he ain't approving. Deep down, they want me to do it. Niggas looking at me stupid. But fuck it though, ain't wanna live in the past. That's my brother and I love him, I give him my last. Fuck the fame, fuck the hoes, fuck the cars, fuck the cash. Dad let you in his head, but they be gone in a flash. Ain't surprised by none of that, I know it come with this shit. Work my ass off to make it, I just wanna be rich. Paid in full like I'm Mace, I ain't wanna be Mitch. When you eatin' and they starve me and they once they switch. That's real, but fucking nigga, that's how life go. The top is where I'm trying to get, that's what I work my whole life for. But fucking nigga, that's how life go. The top is where I'm trying to get, that's what I work my whole life for.
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy.
Ric Flair.
Hard times are when the textile workers around this country are out of work. They got 4 or 5 kids and can't pay their wages, can't buy their food. Hard times are when the auto workers are out of work and they tell them go home. And hard times are when a man has worked at a job 30 years. 30 years. They give him a watch. And say, hey, a computer took your place, Daddy. That's hard time. That's hard time. And we all had hard times together. I admit I don't look like the athlete of the day supposed to look, but brother, I am bad and they know I'm bad.
I just want my mother to smile. Don't cry no more. Still searching for that exit, I'ma find that door. I'ma go and risk it all before I live poor. Turn a little to a lot, then I'm trying to get more. My pop, he was never there. I don't know where he was.
Dusty, yeah, my boy Gordon said it. Dusty, man, yeah. You right on that one, man. Yeah, Dusty, yeah.
Who was it?
Yeah, Dusty, man. Yeah, Dusty something is his last name, man, yeah.
I was planning, got me kinda upset. Only picking up the phone, you on my line with a check. I'm trying
There's
to
one
live
boy
like
named Brandon, man.
Timberland,
Brandon
time for
Beaver, man.
progress.
Shout out to
Stand
Brandon
for Prince of
Beaver.
Greatness. Trying to follow the steps, still pushing that weight. No, I ain't talking no reps. Feeling like I'm in juice, feel like Omar Epps. Never had my hand that I took what I deserve. They take the route they prefer. Gave my all, that's my word. Hate to say it, I don't make it back to playing with birds. Fuck what you said, you heard. I play the role of a winner. Money hungry for a meal like I'm hungry for dinner. A lot of niggas say they real, but I say they pretenders. No, they wanna see us fail, but the wedding is endless. Go hard from the start, go hard to the finish. Grind till I die, till the day I diminish, I'm gone.
The world's heavyweight title belongs to these people. I'm gonna reach out right now. I want you at home to know my hand is touching your hand for this gathering of the biggest body of people in this country, in this universe, all over the world now. Reach it out because the love that was given me, and this time I will
I don't even be
now
sweating.
because I
Like
will
niggas
be
sleeping right
the
now because
next
I know when it hit,
heavyweight
we've been
champion
grinding for
of
so
this hard
long
time
and the
blues.
craft so strong. When it hit, it's gonna hit.
Man, that was infamous prime, man. Hard times. That joint
That was like 20, what,
fire.
2015,
Freedom at
2014?
last,
Yo.
I can't play no exclusive shit right now, can I?
Yo, man, like, but
Yeah.
people don't put for some people right now, man. This is new to them. You know what I'm saying? And like that was something, man, that was very special.
You can play some
You know what I'm
exclusive
saying?
shit
Like,
too.
man, like we got some fucking fire and shit right now. We got a speaker, man, but we go on and we gonna go off of our streaming. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we do it that way.
No, let's do it.
But yeah, man, I wanna. That was hot, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no, that
saying?
shit
And-
crazy.
Yeah, and shout
That
out
was a
to
vibe,
shout out
man.
to
That
man
was
that
some
Dustin,
fire
man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead,
one of
go
my
ahead, give us
favorite
that
ones.
shit,
Big
man.
facts,
That's a
big
fact.
facts.
That's up super fire,
Shout
man.
out to Dustin.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, let me ask you this question, man.
What's
So
up?
you got so much music and shit, right? And how do you feel, man, like when you listen to your own shit once you get done? Like, are you critiquing yourself once you get done with your recording process and shit? Like, what you need to fix? You
No.
might have messed that word up. Are you done?
No, I catch that in the process of recording.
Got
As
you.
soon as if I send it through, I feel like it's strong enough to put out.
Okay, got you.
Do you ever record something and be like, man, I don't know, man, I don't know if
Nope.
I like this joint? Never? How many people you have in the studio with
It
you?
don't get past the writing phase. Nobody.
Okay. You always
Like,
be by
I
yourself?
was recording now 808.
Okay.
Now, what block was that? Yeah, like artistry. So I was recording there when I first came home in the studio. I used to have a bunch of niggas in the studio with me. Then when I started recording at the house,
Does it feel better?
I just not. It's just like niggas don't be want to come through.
Wait, is it a better process
I be
though?
OT, so it like niggas don't be want to take that ride. But I just be by myself a lot, bro.
Got you. Got you.
A lot of my time, just every day, as soon as I wake up, bro, every day goes to the craft. I'm in a situation where it's like, yo, I can focus on my dream 100%.
You don't have another ear though, like another person be like, yo, man, I don't know if you should put that joint out.
Oh yeah, I be burning these motherfuckers.
I don't do it.
I be burning.
Let me ask you. Have you ever had a song he played you? He was like, man, I don't know. He loves it, but I don't want to tell him that I don't fuck with it. Oh, okay.
You like it more than he do? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro.
I told my cousin, man, one day, man.
Dog, it's so much shit. Like, I got a whole album with, like, Dougie on the beat. I got a whole album with Brizzy on the beat.
Shit. Okay,
like,
okay.
I got albums with them in my phone that niggas don't even know about behind the scenes.
Who's your producer that you really want to work with? And I got another question too.
Another producer that I want to work with.
Who's one of the a little bit more known producers?
Metro Boomin.
Shout out to Metro Boomin, man. Doing some real good things on that one, man. Yeah.
And I think that's just by the Future influence that I just like them beats so much because they be so damn hard.
Yeah.
Now, you want to do a rap song
I'm not
with
gonna
Future?
lie. I love Southside.
Yeah.
Southside's hard.
His 808s is hard, bro.
Southside's hard.
Yeah, no, he's super hard.
So do you want to do a rap song with Future, or you want to do like a melody song with Future, man? Like, what's your dream
I
song?
mean, I ain't gonna lie. My
man?
studio process is really, it starts with the beat, and then with the beat, I could draw the emotion from the beat, and then I could move forward from there.
Yeah. Okay. You write to the beat?
Yeah, the beat is like the first thing that has to be right. And if you listen to my music, you know my beat selection is on a beat.
Yeah, they are.
Every beat is going up bang.
They are.
Right.
If it's soulful, it's going to hit you with that soul. If
Facts.
it's trap, it's going to hit you with that trap. If it's that, let's get it popping shit, whatever the case may be. Like, that shit going ahead.
So if Future came to you, like, he got a Metro Boomin beat, you know what I'm saying? It got some fucking super fucking deep 808s inside of it, you know what I'm saying? Nice hi-hats. And he comes with a super melody. Are you going to be melody?
Yeah, I can do whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever the beat bring on me.
Got you.
Who could you see yourself doing a verses with?
Got a lot of music too, bro.
Cause you got a lot of music.
You do.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I've been waiting for somebody to call me the fuck out.
for a verses, would you do your own verses?
What you mean?
Like, do a verses against somebody else that has a good catalog like you. I'll set that shit.
We set this shit up at Buzzin' Cousins right now,
I'll
man.
set that shit the fuck
right
up.
there. You know what I mean?
We can do that.
Facts.
I'm with
Really good.
You want to do that?
Y'all really want to see a versus, man, on a Buzzin' Cousins show, man?
You know who
Infamous Prime? Who up for the battle?
You know who I want to see you go against?
Who?
Hick. Because Hick got a catalog.
He does.
And you do too.
Does.
See, y'all looking at each other, man.
He does.
I don't know what that means. Is that a bad thing?
Are we going to set a battle
But
up
I
of
think that
versus
would be a
Infamous
good-
Prime and Hick right
that's
now
just me.
on the Buzzin' Cousins show? I think we should do
No?
that, man. I think we should do that, bro.
At the end of the day, bro.
There's a couple other artists too, but
Bro.
I would like to see that personally.
Anybody, whoever wanted to smoke,
All
get
right.
smoked.
I want to see you and Hick then.
Inf got that smoke, man.
I want to see you and Hick.
Anybody that want to get.
Cause y'all niggas is the ones that's keeping it going right now. These niggas laughing. I'm serious.
Yeah, for real.
At the end of the day, bro, I'm with I think it'll be fun. And Hick my guy, bro.
Exactly.
I talk
You know what I mean?
I love everything bro doing right now, man.
Yeah.
Like and anything. And he fuck with my family, so it's like it's
Got
something
you.
it's
Got
on a
you.
different level.
Yeah, we'll set
But,
that up, man.
Like I said, bro, I'm with whatever. They actually
'Cause I wanna see
they
it.
actually about to do a joint with Mikey.
Yeah.
District Guarantee and Mikey little label and shit.
Oh, at Paradise Studios.
They're about to do verses.
Oh,
They're
really?
about to do verses.
See?
Okay.
They about to do
Who they got on their verses? I want to see that.
I don't even know, but I seen that the other day on Instagram that they're about to do a versus.
They need to do that, man. Shout out to Mikey, man. Shout out to Jules and all that, man.
Yeah, man, they doing their thing over there, man. Big time,
Shout
man.
out to bro.
Man, shout out to Infamous Prime, man, coming through the Buzzin'
Big
Cousins
face,
studio,
big
man.
face.
Brought to you by Philly Hot Radio, man. This is Buzzin' Cousins, you know what I'm saying? My name is Reefy Goodbeard.
And I'm Dope Pay Me 215.
We got Infamous Prime on this motherfucking shit, man, right now, man. I'm telling you, man, this guy got music for days.
For real, man.
Trust me. Boy might sound a little humble right now, man, but I'm telling you, man, this guy got super fire. I'm sitting there watching your video the other day, man, the two Embrace. I was fucking posting the shit out of your stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And I love the way that those visuals were, man. Like, and shout out to you, man, for helping
Skeezy the
people out, you know
shooter.
what I'm saying? Like, when you was in
Skeezy
that
the shooter
motherfucking
shot
bus, man, like that bus scene. Man,
and I ain't gonna
That's
lie,
dope.
that
Bruh.
wasn't even supposed to be in there, but we went up there and I just happened to see it. And the crazy thing is that he went to LA and he lost the original footage. Because you see how the trailers was different when I first put it
I
out.
saw you going up. And,
They
you know
was
what I'm saying?
trailing. I had the red jacket on.
Yeah.
And then
I
I
caught
made.
that.
Then I
caught it.
made the jean jacket, and I'm like, well, I gotta wear this shit in the video to promote my brand. But
Got
that's
you.
the beauty of the rap shit, man. It's
Yeah.
like it gives me. I understand that rap is not gonna make me $1 million.
You were going to do it.
That's why it's like I listen to Master P and it's like get you some product. It's product will outlast you.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
That's a fact.
that shirt gonna live longer than that song might live.
Yeah, let them know, man, what
You
your
feel
brand
me?
is again, man.
Live legendary, man.
How
Live
can they get it,
legendary.
man?
Be legendary, be nothing. You can go to www.livelegendarycode.com. We under construction right now. We're about to do a big drop in April. Make sure you stay tuned, man.
Facts, man.
Definitely, man.
While we sitting there talking about that, man, we'll go ahead and shout out our brands we got going on too,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to Mr. Goodbeard. You guys go ahead and find my line at www.mrgoodbeard.etsy.com. You guys also
Shout out
find
to
the
that.
Good Stuff Naturals, man. That's www.bodybythegoodstuff.etsy.com. Cuz, let them know what you got going on too, man.
Man, follow me on Instagram at DopePayMe215. We got goals, hats, means grind official ambitious lifestyle. We got
Yeah.
hats, hoodies, t-shirts, all that. Hit me up, man, and be out here, man.
And one thing I want to go ahead and do too, man, we'll take like a small break, man. We'll go ahead and play that Good Stuff Natural commercial, man. Shout out to my boy Blaze 6, man, out there in Cincinnati, man. He out there doing his thing, you know what
Shout
I
out
mean?
to bro.
The Natty, man, got their thing going down, man. But it's the Good Stuff Natural commercial.
The Good Stuff. Natural, organic products for hair, face, body, and aromatherapy.
Everyone wants smooth, good-smelling skin. So make your skin happy with the good stuff.
It's the good
Our
stuff.
products are all natural, so they're safe for the entire family. Everything from our dead sea salt scrub to our whipped triple body butter with mango. From bath bombs to beard oil. All you need is the good stuff. Just check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/thegoodstuffnaturals or order today at bodybythegoodstuff.etsy.com. It's the good stuff.
Yo, man, we the Buzzin' Cousins show, man. My name is Reefy Goodbeard.
And I'm Dope Pay Me 215.
And we got Infamous Prime on the show right now, man. We'll go ahead and play another track by my boy right now, man. I'm telling you, man, this boy got fire, man. Which one? We got two more you got on here,
Let's
man.
give him freedom at last to turn it up a little bit.
Woo! Go ahead, look on that camera, man. Go and give him that, bro.
Yeah.
Got Infamous Prime on this motherfucker and shit, man. Freedom at last. Live legendary up in this joint, man. Bustin' Cousins.
They tried to kill her, but made her stronger. They tried to stop us. That felt my heart. Yeah.
I've been shining like a diamond, haters, they been on my dick. Fuck a bust and I went plain Jane, I spent 80 on my wrist. Take a look, cause I was praying every day to live like this. I've been hustling, I've been grinding, gon' be slaving till I'm rich. It's gon' pay off, they used to tell me, happy I ain't slinging bricks. Hit the birds and play the album, slinging where they slinging nicks. Can't be standing, I traded everything that I'ma get. Take this paper so my kids gon' be rich. Think about it, don't that make a lot of sense? Time to grind, can't be crying when it's time to pay the rent. Take a loss and get it back, then double everything I spent. I'ma run me up a meal off a rapper, off a sprint. I been lifting weight, yeah, dog, but I ain't in the gym. I been knocking all them pounds, oh yeah, I been getting slim. Had to step it up, then leveled up, I'm feeling like I'm in. Had to step it up, then leveled up, I'm feeling like I'm heartless cash to get fucked, then let's run it up. If you ain't in the mob, you can't run with us. Secret society, all we ask is trust. Roll with us and get ran, no, we running up. Niggas broke, still counting them blue hundreds up. Let me show you how to grind, step your hustle up. I just dribble what I make, put that paper up. Say that money, it is say you, I been saving on. Yeah, I rose from out the concrete, this shit started from the street. Took this rapping shit for real, I'ma hustle like I'm Nick. Paid the cost to be the bus, went through that, let's not forget. Know they hate, they see me winning, so I gotta pop my shit. Yeah, I been ballin' like a bitch. Got a chair right at the table, see you where the bus is sit. Niggas, they can fuck with me, just give it up, just call it quit. Got a buff for all my dogs, they got them loud behind the fence. I just told the bunny, Hollywood, he still up in the trench. If he ever need me, know he got me, that's just what it is. Ain't been sleeping lately, I been up, handling my biz. Living legendary, I don't see no other way to live. Let me tell my story, I can't tell you everything I did, but I can spill my pain. I could paint a picture in your head. For the bullshit, yeah, I been focused, getting to the bread. I ain't going back, you can catch me dead before one day, yeah. All this cash to get fucked up, let's run it up. If you ain't in the mob, you can't run with us. Secret society, all we ask is trust. Roll with us, get ran, no, we running up. Niggas broke, still counting them blue hundreds up. Let me show you how to grind, step your hustle up. I just dribble what I made, put that paper up. Say that money, it is say you, I been saving on. Yeah.
You already know what the fuck it is.
Ooh, that shit was on fire right there.
Shout
Huh?
out to D-Hug on a motherfucking beat out
that
of
was
Virginia.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, bro. Shout out, bro, man. He did this fucking thing on the beats, man. D-Hug, we got this song called Dark and Hell is Hot. It's tribute to DMX.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all hear that when this shit.
Oh man, come on
Shout
now,
out
man.
D-Hug, man.
Yo, that's dope, man. That's dope, man. Like,
Yeah, that's on fire, man. I fuck with that.
and that's the thing too, man. Because you got that kind of music, man, that you can go ahead, kick back to, burn an L to, burn a joint to, sip some drink to, work out to. You know what I'm saying? Kick back with your niggas too and shit like that, man. Like you very versatile, man. When it comes down to your music, bro. Like you really are, man. And that's when it comes down to like a real person being an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you ain't just a rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's a rapper, man. You're an artist. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
that's a fact.
you think about actually what you do, man. Congratulations to you, man, what you doing, bro.
It
I want
come
to get
from a
clapped
real
for
place,
you, man.
bro.
For real, bro.
Congratulations to you, man.
Shout out to Infamous Prime, man. Real shit. You know
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate that. Give it up for y'all too, man. Y'all
Yeah,
doing
appreciate
your
you,
thing.
man.
Thank you, man. I
This
appreciate
is for
that,
you,
man.
though, bro. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you
Like,
already know, bro.
you doing your thing out there, man. And, like,
appreciate
you was
the
one of the
support.
first people that me and Cuz talked about. Like, we got to Infamous Prime
Nah,
on
bro.
the show.
Yeah,
This
he
bro-
tipped me. He hit me like, bro.
A year
like,
ago, actually.
You know what I
Right
mean?
before quarantine, I was like, yo, man, we getting a podcast together, and you going to be one of my first interviews.
Real shit, man. Like, we
told you,
fuck
and
with you, bro.
It's gonna be funny because like y'all got me before this shit like really at that level.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. That's love,
feel
man.
me?
It's coming on to our show, man. Like, we up and coming, man.
I'm not
You
even
know
gonna
what I'm
lie.
saying?
This the first interview I did. Since I've been home.
Damn.
Hey, man, shout
Even
out to
with
that.
doing all that sway, like I was like, damn, I did sway in the morning, damn, I did this.
Yeah.
That, niggas ain't
Hey, man, shout out to the Buzzing Cousins, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, shout out to that,
yeah,
man.
Y'all the first one.
Thank you, man.
So at the end
That's
of
what's
the day,
up, man.
round of applause for y'all.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
real,
Yo, we
man.
appreciate
Thank
it,
you.
man. You know what I'm saying? This is episode number 8, man. We doing things. You know what I mean? And we got this thing popping right now, man. We
Right,
trying to get
no.
fired, man. We got a lot of new interviews coming as well, man. But this main focus, man, is for you, bro.
Definitely
You know what I'm
is,
saying?
man.
Bro,
Pay
I
homage out to
appreciate
man Infamous Prime, man. Because like I said, man, like we know that you done a lot of good things, man, for yourself. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to your family, when it come down to your music and actually getting into it, feel me? And you got some fire fucking music, man. That's what it's about, man. I want these people to
Appreciate
know,
it.
man, to go ahead and stream your stuff, you know what I'm saying? And know they can download it, and know they can go
Yeah.
in and fuck with you.
You
and
can
become
get it
real
on-
fans, man.
You can get it on Spotify right now. We updating the Live Legendary Code website. You know, it's about the week around April, sometime in April. We're gonna do the merch drop. It's gonna be called the Live Legends Never Die collection. It's probably gonna be like 12 items.
Man,
You
drop
know?
something to Buzzing Cousins, man. We'll wear this shit right on the show, bro.
accessories. Yeah, most definitely, man. I'm on anybody that got platforms, we definitely gonna set it out so people can rock it and kind of, get it out there, man. Because it's like teamwork made the dream work.
They do.
You feel me?
do.
Cross marketing and promoting each other. It's like
And that's what about, man. People gotta
Definitely,
stick
that's
together,
what
man.
it's
You
about.
know what I'm saying? Like in this industry right now, motherfuckers don't stick together, man. They all about
Yeah,
themselves. You know
exactly.
what I'm
I
saying?
mean, at the end of the day, it's not even that hard to stick together. It's just like, yo, press a button and support.
That's
Yo.
it. That's
Right,
all
you
I
just
tell you,
post
man.
it.
Yo, we all
Yeah.
folk over here, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do, man. We want to make sure that if you eating, I'm eating. Even if I ain't eating, man, I want to see you eat. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you succeed, bro.
Because
you know
it's
what I mean?
like, yo, if I throw something up on my story, you never know who watching my shit and
Bro,
might see your
and you
shit.
instant with it too, man. Man, I got 3 kids, man. I'll be up early, man. You be up early. I think you be up a little bit earlier than I do, man.
I gotta pray.
You know what I mean? Like,
or praise be to Allah. I gotta pray.
Allahu, man. Yo, and I love the fact, man, that you go ahead and put your faith down with it too. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really listen to the music, man, you talking about your faith in there too, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I
talk
love
about
that,
God a
bro.
lot. That always been my thing. I always was a big believer in God, but I just needed a religion that I could understand. That Christianity shit just didn't make sense to me.
I feel you. I feel you, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes down to Islam, man, like if you don't know about it, man, go ahead and read that holy line, man.
I mean, it's like at the end of the day, I'm not trying to promote it on nobody, but it's just like when you read it and it makes sense, and it's like, okay, this makes sense.
You get to see them trials and
This
tribulations,
don't
man.
sound
Muhammad,
like
man.
no made up shit. Like this and that happened. It's like, no, bro, niggas went through real life shit. Like this is kind of similar to the same reality that we going through now.
Yeah, man. You get to see about life, war, you know what I'm saying, love, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Which
And the
comes down to
hadiths, man. Just the hadiths are just like, you know,
You
like,
don't know, bro.
that shit'll blow your mind. Like,
Big
goddamn
time.
it. And that shit'll have you looking at shit with a whole different perspective. Of
And
like,
man, think about what was going on back then, how hot it was.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we
Like,
going to do
even
stuff
the
out here,
pyramids,
man. Like, you
even
know
the
what I mean?
pyramids, they can't even explain how that shit was built. So
Right.
you know we special
Exactly.
as a people.
Exactly, bro.
I mean, it's like we could do shit that, like, people can't do.
No, not at all, man.
But you got to apply yourself. That's the
100%.
biggest
You
thing.
definitely do gotta apply yourself.
100%.
And that's the biggest thing. Is just like same shit, man. It's the people preaching. If you read these self-help books and all these type of books with all this information, all of this shit is the same.
Yeah, they all
It's
say the
all
same
telling
shit.
you the same shit, which is like, it was one solution to get where the fuck you gotta go with your mind.
Yeah.
And mind control and being able to create a path that you can follow that's
Right.
gonna lead you to that destination.
And what's good
bro.
for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What's good for you might not be good for me, but I got to do it
Yeah,
my
bro.
own way, the
But
way
at
I
this-
comprehend it. You know what I mean?
Like, they said it best, man.
Gotta
What
go
you
your
eat
own
don't
journey.
make me shit, bro.
Right. 100%,
It's like
man.
everybody just gotta find their way. It's just like, yo, I might be good at this, and that. You might be good at that, and that. Like, it's like, yo, with even with me and Ty, it's a balance where like Ty might not like everything I do.
Yeah.
I might not like his opinion on everything, but it's like when we come together, we come to a common ground where it's like
100%.
I like his taste with that,
Yup.
he like my taste with that. We
The same
kinda
thing with
come
me and
together
Cuz
and
over here,
work.
man. I'm going to have all these ideas, and Cuz like, yo, nigga, you better slow down a little
Yeah,
bit, man.
I mean,
got to take
and
that
it's,
sound and shit.
it's like the hardest thing is just finding the chemistry.
Yeah.
Like, I met him when I came out of jail, when it was kind of like, yo, this is the first nigga, like the person that was managing me, like, yo, this
How'd y'all
is
meet,
blah,
man?
blah, blah. Through a mutual party that I don't fuck with no more, but
Damn.
neither one of us fuck with. But anyway, I tell that story somewhere down the line eventually. Y'all hear the full story. Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit. but
That's part 2.
It's just like,
we go part 2
nah,
on that
on
one.
some,
and shit,
on some
man.
real shit, we really might have to do a podcast where we fucking talk about this whole story.
I wanted to go in,
just
dog.
to, just to,
That's
just
why I
to
asked that
let,
question earlier.
just to let artists know of what type of people you dealing with getting into this shit.
It's
because
dirty.
this motherfucker right here that y'all looking at, bro, this nigga had a fucking chance to work corporate at Foot Locker.
Oh, shit.
Corporate, not no fucking mall.
Right.
And he chose to do this shit. So it's like with me and him doing
Shout out
it.
to you, man.
And
Shout out to you,
I ain't done yet.
Okay.
The nigga graduated from Villanova, top of his class.
Go ahead, man.
Okay. Where you
For
from?
what?
Bro.
For
Okay.
what though? Tell him what you graduated for. What you graduated
major?
with?
Wow.
Dope, man.
So it's like
Wow.
he graduated
Real dope.
MBA.
Wow.
feel
So
what I'm
he's
saying?
sitting there in the background right now analyzing every single solitary thing that we talking about right now. I'm like, okay, man,
But nah.
we're going to do it this way.
I'm
We're going to
peeping
do it this
everything,
way,
too.
this way,
I'm-
man. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
understands the
I'm fucking
levels when it comes
That's
down
what-
to it, man.
My man, like,
Yeah, that's what's up,
just
bro.
as
Congratulations,
even
man.
with the pictures, y'all see, like, I look like I'm out of fucking magazine because of him.
Wow.
So it's like
That's
what he
dope.
brings to the table for me is like I couldn't do it without him. Like even my girl's been major help
Wow.
my brother. So it's really been like, you know, the people that I didn't expect. I was in jail the whole time, like thinking like, yo, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And it's like it happened, but at the time I was saying it, I didn't know how the fuck it was gonna happen before I left Huntington. And when I came home, the first week I was just home and shit was regular. Then the next week it was like, yo, come down and link up. Yo, next week we going to New York. No, next week. Then it's like I'm making all these fucking moves. I'm here, I'm near, I'm in this office, that office, that office. We doing this, we doing that, meeting this person, meeting that person.
Okay.
Like, owners of big companies. So it's just like, then Corona hit. And when Corona hit, it kind of like slowed shit down a little bit where, you know, people we was fucking with and, you know, everybody was trying to go back to the drawing board to figure out how to deal with this situation.
It
That
changed
nobody,
the whole the retail
everything.
game, you know what I'm saying? The
game.
music
Right.
game.
If you
know
look
what I'm
at the
saying?
movies now,
Man,
everything
what?
coming out on HBO Max, you could go to the movies, but
Listen.
everything on HBO Max.
Right.
So it's like, you know, because other brands, soon as you do one thing and somebody keep giving it, like if they choosing music coming in, like, yo, we gonna keep dropping movies online. Nigga, like, yo, I don't gotta go to the movies no more.
Right. You don't.
I can watch this from the comfort of my
The
home.
quarantine, it made the world totally different, man.
It reset everything.
It really
reset
did.
everybody.
It did. I
Yeah,
lost,
it
I lost
pushed-
my sister back in April. You know what I'm saying,
I'm
bro?
sorry to hear
You know what I'm
that.
saying? That was all good, man. You know what I'm saying? It made me start thinking about things when it comes down to business, you know what I'm saying, and logistics. You know what I'm saying? And making things the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's like her spirit almost came back into me, man. All praise due to Allah. But he does things for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And like her spirit came into me, man, to make sure that we can go ahead and give everybody out here a platform. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Cousin and I was sitting there talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my twin, bro. You know what I'm saying? And spoke to me, and I spoke to my cousin, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, we got to go ahead and do this, man, so people can go ahead and show off what they got. This ain't just about us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny, like, we all been on it. We've been doing the rap thing, you know what I'm saying? Used to be in the studio and stuff like that, man, but now we behind the scenes and want to give people like this chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, a chance that a lot of motherfuckers never had. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
And a lot of people will be selfish and won't want to give that platform to everybody else.
No, right, bro.
You know what I mean? But nah, I want everybody to win. I want everybody to
100%,
be
man.
seen because I know a lot of
100%.
talented people. So it's like everybody I thought about coming on here, I'm like, all right, I know this person's good, this person's good, this person can do comedy, this person can sing, this person can rap, anything. Like,
And
bring that
especially,
shit
man,
in.
with one thing that Empress Prime did too, man. I'm gonna give him props on this, man. He professional too. You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
is, man.
Like we had planned on
Right.
to go ahead and doing the show. You know what I'm saying? Boy hit me up in a professional manner, man. He's like, yo, bro, I got this going on at this certain time. I can still come after the show. I was like, nah, man, I want to make sure you get your platform, bro.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But he
Not
did
be
it in a
rushed.
professional way, man. I really
I mean,
appreciated that, man.
and
I
my-
really
dope.
did, man.
And my thing is,
Thank you, man.
I appreciate you, bro, just for having me or even taking the time out to invite me to this thing. At the end of the day, I realized that presentation is everything. You feel me? Like when you buy my shirts, that shit come with a Live Legendary tag.
Facts.
That shit come with a message on the back that tell you about my brain and
All
shit that
facts
we
right
been
here,
through.
man. That's dope.
You feel me? Like,
It's
and
dope.
it's a beautiful thing because it's like his sister wrote this shit.
Okay.
You feel me? So it's like it's becoming more than just something that I created by myself. It's something that he can bring his family into.
Yup.
Something that I could bring my family into. Where it's
Yup.
like this is my brother.
Yeah.
Where it's like we could really create something with like my mind and his mind and my girl mind. Like even with my girl, bro, my girl been running businesses like McDonald's, a motherfucking hospital, Dunkin'
Nice.
Donuts. Like my girl
Nice.
got that experience of being the boss. So it's like
Gotta have a strong one. in
I
the
got a
background
girl
for you,
that
man.
ran 3 businesses. For
Right.
franchises.
right.
So it's like my nigga, I got secret weapons where it kind of like propel me
Right.
to a like just from having these people. So I appreciate them. Like
Yeah,
Live
man.
Legendary is it's about me, but I don't give a fuck about the fame or none of that shit. It's really just like my like what would make me the proudest is just being able to like see my niggas like winning.
Right.
Us in the crib, like him pulling up to a crib in a fucking Bentley and me pulling up like in some shit like that. That's the
Yes.
shit that
And something to
mattered me.
hand down to your
And, like,
kids, too.
Yeah, like
Big
building that type of shit, bro. Like
And you want your
that's-
kids to make sure that you know and see that you got actual grinders out there, man. I got my business cards the other day and shit,
No,
man.
like just it's just like at the end of the day, one thing that I realized with this shit, bro, is that niggas don't take this shit as serious. Like they
They don't,
just like
they don't treat it as work.
yo, slap a logo on there. It's not the right size. It's not the right font. Like shit spaced out incorrectly, and you putting it out just rushing instead of like really trying to formulate something that's gonna stick. You just throwing noodles on the wall, nigga.
Exactly.
It's like we really trying to like.
And that's one thing Cuz be doing too, man, with his line. Like, you know, I was like, yo, Cuz, man, we gonna drop that. He's like, yo, nigga.
Nah, bro.
I'm waiting, man.
Bro,
When
do
it's
his
ready.
thing right.
You know what
I
I'm
looked
saying?
at I looked at me. I'm the most motherfucker. He know. Cause I be like, yo, no, that beat, nope, nope, 30 times.
And you gotta be picky about your shit.
I got you.
When I looked at the presentation, I'm like, yo, this shit is dope. The stitching on the back, the this and that, you know, like the goals and what it stands for.
Right.
It's just like, you know, like me and my girl was having an argument last night where she was trying to say like, yo, don't promote your brand in like a drug way. But it's like if I put Trapper on the shirt, it's like, yo, we taking risks and trying to prosper.
Right. Exactly.
It's not
It's
that.
a real
It's like
definition of trapping, man.
It's like at the end of the day, when you watch shows like Snowfall, it teaches
Shout
you
out
like
Snowfall.
certain situations of where it's
more than
like
trapping, it's about business, man.
It's like, yo, this
Running
shit
an
was
enterprise.
this shit was really given to us in a way where it's like, yo, this is like the only fucking option.
Right.
So it's like in that sense of like, what the fuck do you do, bro?
Uh-huh.
You feel me? Like you going to hustle, you going to do that shit, bro. Like that's what you going to do because this is the only thing that's left for us.
Right.
So it's like when I promote that through my brand, and I want to just get this clear now, like if there's any reference to that, it's not like drug content. This is just basically this was the tool that got me the studio.
Talk that talk, bro.
That got me everything. So it's like I didn't use it. I used it in the wrong way, where it's like, you know, I became a drug addict and started like popping perks super heavy and using this shit and spending my money on that. Where it's like I didn't like, you know, manage my shit the right way. So it's two ways where you could go. You could be the motherfucker on the block on the corner getting high all day, just wasting your time, or you could take that money that you earned from the block and really put it into something to build something where it's like back in the day. We don't got no more niggas that used to get the money and go buy the cleaners or go buy this or go buy that. We got like, yo, niggas going to get the money and they going to buy the drugs. It's like that hustling don't exist no more. Them morals that we lived by in the streets back then of like the old heads and how you was supposed to carry yourself, like that shit really don't exist no more.
Yeah. Hell no.
You feel what I'm saying? Like we living in a different times where it's like, yo, it's cool to get high, waste all your money and then be stuck in a position where it's like you fucked up. And then it's like niggas laughing. Like look at Casanova. It's like when you outside, everything look cool, but then when you go to jail, it's like they ain't Cass in jail, fuck it.
And they ain't fucking
right. Nobody talking about him no more.
Like, yo, you said he was coming to see me and didn't suck my dick.
Nobody throwing me
it's
bail.
like, bro, but at the end of the day, it's like I'm a fool if I go back into the street life and really try to take this image to the next level. When it's like I really lived it, but I gotta prove it again for these niggas that's just catching on and then fuck up everything that I got to prove that point. It's like, bro, I really lived it.
Right.
So it's like I
clap on that one, man. For real, like that's real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Like your mindset is everything.
Real rap, bro.
You know what I mean? Your
That's
mindset is everything, and you're supposed to have a fucking fuck up. Everybody can fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was down and out. Like I thought it was over for me. Like it was a time where it's like niggas ain't know. Like that time where I took a break and niggas didn't hear it. And it's like,
what year? When was this?
2015.
Shit,
I was
so
on,
after
I
that
was
after that mixtape drop,
I dropped Who Was Infamous Prime and I got hit by a train.
That's what. Yeah, that's when. And after that, that's when it was.
No, I was already on the drugs then. I
I
was on a Percocet. Like I was copping scripts to perk in the streets, and it was just like, yo, I used to just take the money from the pounds and just buy the script of perks, and then it's like, you know, just get that money up or pay it back, and then it's like I was just taking a 6 and then 10, and it's like it's just too much to the point where it's like I really was like sick off that.
Is that how you got hit by the train though?
No, that's not how I got hit. I was high that day.
Okay.
But I wasn't high by that time. Like the drugs wore off. You feel me? When you take that many drugs, like that shit don't like sit that long.
Yeah, but it's still
so like wore off. What happened was a trap had come, a trap had called me and I was like rushing. I never told this story on like fucking a show, so this is the first time I'm really actually telling what's happening. I was really rushing to get home because I had a trap for like a stack, and I was rushing, and the train wasn't supposed to come. So you remember back in North Wales when we used to walk across the train tracks?
Yeah.
So it's like I jumped down, just like, all right, yo, because the way at Front Rock, you gotta like go all the way around to get down. I'm like, bro, I'm not going all the way up there.
Oh, you jumped
This
in?
train about to come, and I need this $1,000 like right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going. We
Got
about
you.
to hop on this jump. So next thing I know, like I start pulling myself up, and next I get the left leg going there, and then the next thing is like the fucking train is putting the arm up. That shit just hit my leg. But crazy thing is that the shit hit me on the day that my brother died, my oldest brother. I started on my neck. R.I.P. Timmy. Rest in peace, my brother, man. And he died in Abbotsford Projects. And rest in peace,
Yeah, Abbotsford, you said?
Abbotsford Projects. And
Just
rest
drove
in
past there
peace,
today, man.
brother Muhammad.
Yeah, rest in
From the
peace.
Nation of Islam, bro. And Sister Muhammad.
All praise due to Allah, man.
All praise to them. You know, he saved my brother my other brother out the fire, and my other brother died. Rest in peace to him. Alhamdulillah. But yeah, like I said, bro, like through all that shit, man, I just had to just figure shit out, man.
Bro, you got saved by Allah's grace, bro.
You did.
Yeah,
You know
just
what I
had to
mean?
figure shit out in every situation, man. So when like even that night that we was in the car, bro, I was supposed to go to rehab that night, but I ended up getting locked up.
Damn.
And I'm not gonna lie, at that point where I was at, bro, it was like I was probably gonna die if I would have stayed on the street.
Bruh.
You feel me? But it's just like somehow for that night, like I like dog the way that shit happened, because I can't really go into detail, but it's like the way the shit happened. It's like when you know, you know. It's like you dodged the bullet.
When you know,
nigga.
you know.
I
Right.
saved you again, motherfucker. You know when you was saved, because this shit could have been 100 times worse. But it's like when I was in there, and the fact that I was able to get a tablet with beats. It's like, what is the chances of me going to jail and getting a tablet?
That was supposed to happen, man.
You feel me? And then they
For real.
got beats on a tablet in jail. Now, I'm not going to lie. The craziest thing was this, that I had to wake up every day at 6 o'clock to write on these beats, because at around like 1 or 12 or 1 o'clock, the Wi-Fi start fucking up, so you can't use the tablet. You
Is the
feel me?
Wi-Fi strong in there?
It's
like 3
strong,
bars.
It's strong from 9 to 12.
Got you. Okay.
Around like
That's
one,
what motherfuckers ain't on there right now.
around like 1 o'clock, niggas start waking up with trades and shit. Nah, like on a movie, because they got movies on there. So I used to be watching movies every lockdown. Like, yo, give me your password. They gonna watch a movie.
Got you.
So I had this shit all decked up. I ripped the sheet, tied my fucking tablet up to the shit. I had that shit like a flat screen.
Okay, got
The
you.
fucking bucket shit. I had the bottom bucket.
Yeah, the
shit. I was
15 inches
chilling.
shit.
Double mat my whole bed. Double mat my whole bed. I was like crazy. Niggas in jail. If anybody, if you know anybody that's on the block, they tell you like M stayed with a double mat. It don't matter if the cops took his shit. That nigga stayed with a double mat. Only nigga on the block with a double mat for the whole bed.
Got you, bro.
But yeah, bro. Jail
Wow.
was fun, but jail brought my aggressiveness back out. And
That's good.
that aggressiveness made me get in. When I went up, like, because the weirdest part was this, right? My PO come to see me. And when he come to see me, he tells me, he like, yo, bro, you sign this paper, you going to be able to get the paperwork done quicker. But the paper I was signing was waiving my rights to have a preliminary hearing.
Wow.
Damn.
But
He
I
ain't
didn't
tell you
really,
that though, right?
I really didn't acknowledge what the fuck he was like saying. But he was like, yo, the paperwork to get done quicker. So he realized I didn't understand. But he knew that. I'm assuming that he knew that was the best
Because he
decision.
said that key word, quicker.
At that time, like he said it was gonna be quicker, and that gave me incentive to sign that paper right now, because I didn't read nothing. I just trusted what he said.
Right.
So
like,
then they
system
like
and
said,
shit.
since you waived it, you gotta wait to the outcome of your case. And I'm like, yo, you tricking. Now, if I did sign that paper, I could have afforded it and I could have been home, because it was only a misdemeanor. Cause they only found some weed. But at the end of the day, it's like when I went to jail, it kind of like made me really like, yo, what are you doing? You just came home from doing 3 years. And you was home for 5 months and you back in jail again?
That's a mind fuck again, bro.
So it's just like, and then I started having like fucking deja vu of being in jail and shit. And I'm just like, damn, maybe this shit was just a part of the plan to get me back in there.
Yeah.
Because with them walls there, now I was spitting before I left.
Yeah.
But when I came home, PSA, I'm spitting different.
Yeah, you are.
We rapping different.
Yeah, you
that
rapping a whole lot differently, man.
You know. At one point, I was on some Percocet, drugs.
And we talking about
and I was like, man, what the fuck is this nigga
we just
doing,
talking about that shit, man.
What happened?
All I was talking about, like, niggas was hitting me like, yo, what happened to your music, bro? Are you
Right,
talking
you changed,
about,
dog. What's
they
up?
like, yo, are you talking about as drugs and
Right.
syrup and lean and where's the real shit? So I was like taken back, like, what the fuck is y'all niggas talking about?
Right.
Like, this the way, but I was listening to a lot of Future, popping a lot of Percocet.
Yeah, Future was waving around that time.
I'm in
too.
that world, like, yo, this is the fucking wave. You not on Percocet, nigga? Like,
Hell no.
you feel me? Like, you ain't sipping no lean, you ain't bumping no Xannies on no Molly or nothing.
Why aren't you doing
Y'all
this?
motherfuckers out there sober, y'all just drinking and no Molly in your Henny, nigga. Like, that's how I was. But it got to the point when I went back to jail, I went through that pain, man. That pain.
You gotta get that passion, man.
That
You know what I
pain
mean?
brought records like Heart and Soul, like
Venting.
Fenton, Meek Mill Challenge,
That Brooklyn challenge
Join
too.
that Blizz. I said
So Brooklyn?
Blizz. No.
Well, which one?
That's, damn, I forgot to join that Blizz. Made me do. Blizz called me like, bro, that last joint you dropped was something, but it ain't da-da-da-da. He said some shit like that. And I had that nigga back like, bro, listen to this, but it's from Othello Beats. I can't remember the name of that
Shout out
shit.
to Blizz, man.
Yeah, that's my dog.
That's my
dog.
guy.
That's my fucking boy. I love that nigga.
Wow,
we
man.
really came from nothing. That's
For real,
really, bro.
man.
Like, me and bro was really mobbing. Really mobbing.
For real.
And you remember he had the county turn at one point.
Oh my God.
I mean, had the county turn.
The good old days.
Man, it's been so much, man, that you've been doing, man, and so much, man, that you humble about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You comfortable enough to go ahead and speak about your
I'm not
your
even
trials and
gonna lie.
tribulations, bro.
Like, even working with Mario Wan and shit, that was like a big thing.
Oh,
Okay, that's dope.
Cause knowing that that's like Diddy's like right hand or one of his right hands, that was like a big thing for me too that I did.
yeah.
We got a record. We never finished the record. But
Got record
Yo,
Mario
wanna finish
Winans,
it?
man.
yeah, I do. But
Is it this a chick you on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When y'all
can't-
gonna finish it?
I can't drive. I don't know.
You better hit him up. You better.
Nah,
I'll be on his
yo,
head. Yo, Mario
My
Winans,
dude
yo,
said
get
he
on
got
it,
a
yo. What's up?
song with Mario Winans right now.
You oughta
man.
listen.
This is
Nah.
what I need. Yo, come
Mario
on,
Winans
man.
need to get on it, yo. Get
I
on your
mean-
job, Mario Winans, man. Come
Yo.
on.
Man, at the end of the day, it's like that's how the bro. That was his song. He just sent me the idea and I did it.
Wow.
man.
Don't start
It
nothing
is
you
what
can't
it is.
finish,
Just-
Mario
just
Winans.
even-
Come on, man. Mario, come
I
on,
mean,
give us that, man.
For me, it's just even just being able to say that I work with a person of that stature is just humbling enough for me, bro.
Were you actually
Right.
in the studio with him, or was it sent?
No, he just we were supposed to
checked your
work
stuff
for
out?
a while, and then eventually one day he just hit me like, "Yo, I think you would sound good on this."
Okay.
And he sent it. I did it a couple times. He sent it, and it was just it is what it is. I got it.
Wow.
I'll try to hear it at the weekend.
Man, that's dope, man. Yo, man, if y'all don't know right now, man, y'all watching the Buzzin' Cousin show, man, live from Philly Hot Radio, man. My name is Briefy Goodbeard.
And I'm Dope Pay Me 215.
We got the boy Infamous Prime on the
Yeah.
show right now, man. Give a
We in
know
the
what your
building.
handle is, bro.
At Infamous Prime, I'm Infamous Prime. Excuse me. On Twitter, Instagram, all social media platforms. Make sure you go tune in.
Man, I'm telling you, y'all,
Follow
he
me.
got
Follow you back,
stuff,
show
man.
love.
Follow the boy. I'm telling you, man. Like I was sitting there posting stuff all week long, instantly. instantly, yo. He was going ahead and reposting.
Becoming Legendary out now on Spotify.
Go ahead, bro.
Apple Music, Tidal, all social media platforms. Make sure you go listen to it. It's the first tape that I dropped, and that's just explaining the story of everything, even from the cover. Excuse me. That's the alcohol still creeping up.
That do say.
You see with me with Cass Over. You see me with Sway in the Morning. You see me with Chief Keef. You see me. That's just like just taking people through.
Yeah.
I mean, all the experiences that I've been through, and that's like becoming legendary. I got an EP that I'm working on right now called Legends Never Die. I might drop with the collection, just like a 4-song EP and shit. Cause I got so much music.
Yeah, man. Flood 'em, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep on giving them taste, man.
I gotta put out, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. It be kind of hard keeping the drive, because it's like I don't know, like I'm not gonna lie. It's so much of the things that bring me money, or that's starting to bring me revenue to the point where it's like rap is starting to get like, okay, I'm really, really, really good at this.
Is the businessman influence prime starting to come out a little bit more, man?
She's not bringing me no money, so it's kind of like I'm trying to stay focused with it, but at the same time, it's kind of like getting to the point where it's like, I'm gonna do this when I feel like it.
Yeah. Feel you, man.
Because I just don't feel like people appreciate good music no more. It just be like to the point where it's like, yo, what am I doing this for?
What they call it fast food rap.
50 comments and 100 likes. Is that what I'm doing this for? And 500 views and shit like that. Like them videos is $400 a pop.
Yeah.
That's what I'm spending out my pocket, and I be shooting videos all the fucking time.
And your videos are fire.
So it's like at the same time, it's like, I understand that I just came home a year ago, so
you only been home a year, man.
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, it's been like a year and some change. It's probably about what, like almost like 2, almost like 2 years I've been home. But it's like the biggest thing is kind of like hard to kind of like pinpoint the time, because it's like with Corona slowing everything down.
Everybody lost a fucking year on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like everybody lost money. So it's like it's kind of difficult to kind of like pinpoint. People not being able to do shows, being able to do venues or have venues or throw parties or do different type of social gatherings that you could do to kind of bring people together and kind of create some momentum.
Yeah. You like doing shows?
Yeah, most definitely. It just depends.
Yeah.
It just depends. I did a lot of bullshit in the beginning, so it's like now that I kind of like did some things and I've been on certain platforms, it's kind of like I don't feel like I'm too good for anything, but it gotta make sense. Yeah, because I still got a brand to represent.
Yeah, man. Are you gonna go on tour at all soon?
To be totally honest, I'm transitioning to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Shortly.
To move or
something like that.
We're talking about
basically like the crib is there.
We're talking about shout out to
Pop
Atlanta.
just got a spot.
Definitely go to Atlanta.
So I think when I go down there, and he was even talking to me the other day, like, yo, I had this chick from Atlanta like cleaning my crib, and she told me, like, I let her hear your music. Like, my son's a rapper or whatever. And hold on.
Go ahead and get that one, bro.
We're gonna stop the whole interview because she wanna call me. What's up?
Man,
how you doing? Welcome to the
right now,
Buzzin' Cousins podcast. You are on live
right now. Well, you don't know, man. You guys are watching Infamous Prime right now, man. He on the Buzzin' Cousin podcast, man. You on the phone right now. Go ahead and talk on the wifey, man. You guys can watch us every Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, Buzzin' Cousin Podcast _. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Mr. Goodbeard. What's your handle, cuz?
And I'm Dope Pay Me 215.
Yo, make sure y'all go ahead and get with us, man. Make sure y'all go with Infamous Prime, man. My boy got some hot shit. I'm going to go ahead and play this last track that we got from him, man. We're going to kind of wrap this up a little bit. Yeah. But I want you to look right at this camera, man, while I'm playing this joint, man. Go ahead and tell them what it's called. Hustle Like Nip.
Hustle Like Nip. My Infamous Prime.
Coming into it.
Shout out Kofi.
Hustle
like a Nip.
Shout out to Nipsey Hussle, man. Rest in peace, bro.
Rest in peace to Nelson.
R.I.P. Nip.
Marathon still continue.
So I can see the snake.
It's my favorite song right now, bro.
See his plate. Why they had to be his plate?
He ain't deserve to die, ain't supposed to see them heaven gate. I shouldn't question
God, but that shit made me contemplate.
Shout out to the 60s.
Only right, I keep my mama
I'm straight.
Stress her out, couldn't bail me out. I'm like behind
I'm
the
gay.
gates. On probation, on parole,
They sending me upstate. The hundred sitting, I can't break.
In the jungle with the
Line.
Planet of the
Hey.
egg. No time to do no bitching. I live with mama
Stay.
stay. I take it like a man.
But that's what made me great.
Came home, I'm shining hard. I make no man
Hate to say it.
Bitch, I'm on
Fire.
Niggas running
Late.
They gotta match the check.
I need that money straight.
You wanna sign me, match the check. I
Need that money straight, bitch.
Came up out the mud. Nobody gave me
Shit.
I had to make it mine.
Mine.
I had to go and
Get.
get. Young nigga putting on.
I had
gotta
to
represent. Bring all the money in.
Hustle like I'm near.
Came up out the mud. Nobody gave me shit. I had to make it mine. I had to go and get. Young nigga putting on. I gotta represent. Bring all the money in.
Hustle like I'm near.
Got me like fuck the deal.
I can't be a slave.
Independent route.
They tryna ride my wave.
Legendary be the game. They won't never
Change.
change.
It's legendary, y'all.
I went through too much pain and let this shit just stay the same. I've been through hell, so my wife did it.
Made it through the flame.
Different level, natty niggas quit to say you change. Look at you different. That's success. That shit come with the game. I'm a boss. You a worker.
We in two different lanes.
Kept them lessons from the OGs. They was kicking
Gang.
Lit that shit on fire.
Human torture caught the flame.
Labels calling, trying to sell me, but ain't
This
shit
shit
the
a
game.
game.
They would rather take the money,
Leave me with the fame. That shit don't make sense.
I gotta use
My brain. Rest in peace in there. There I remain.
I said it don't make
Makes
sense.
sense.
I gotta use
My brain. Rest in peace in there. The marathon remains running.
Came up out the mud, nobody gave me shit. I had to make
Make
it
it
mine.
mine.
I had to go and get.
Yeah.
Young nigga putting
No.
on. I gotta represent. Bring all the money in.
Hustle like I'm near.
Came up out the mud, nobody gave me shit. I had to make it mine. I had to go and get. Young nigga putting on. I gotta represent. Bring all the money in. I hustle like I'm near.
Yeah.
Raising my leverage and my profile to where I could really justify what I was asking
I mean,
for. Like if I come in here and make
no.
a request,
From the samples,
you
man,
gotta
and what
get
he
it,
explained
you know,
it.
the
Even
answers,
even songs like
it's possible, but you gotta work for that. My goal
even
was
songs
to
like
create a
Say That Paper.
situation where I could walk into one of these
Talk about
places,
investment
operate as a
shit.
partner.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm a hustler.
different
I
shit like
wasn't
that.
thinking I was
What you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
Gotta let your
once
money
I
work
got
for you.
educated to the
Nah,
level
yeah,
of
Rich
skills
Dad, Poor
and
Dad.
structure, it would be
Facts.
disrespectful for us to expect
People don't really
anything
understand,
other
man, when it
than
came down to this marathon thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? People think it's a motherfucking race. This ain't no race, man.
Nah, this shit definitely. But one thing about the universe, right, is that oh shit. One thing about the universe is that when you put the work in, you can't cheat that shit. You feel me?
No, you can't.
It's gonna come back. What you put in is what you get out of it. So it's like when you put that work in, no matter if it take 10 years, 20 years, niggas gonna come back around.
Big time.
And you know,
Big
the
time.
universe gonna pay what it owe.
Yeah, man. Was you locked up when when it happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
man.
Wow,
I remember waking up. I cried, man. I
so
cried
raw,
at
man.
myself,
You know what I
man.
mean?
I'm not even gonna lie, man. I cried at myself because I was so hurt.
Yeah, man.
because that
It
was
deep,
one of
man.
the
That's
niggas
so much
where
different.
it was just one of them niggas where it was like, yo, I was just on the street, like watching this nigga interviews, like really
Right.
listening to him, like that shit was like really touching me, like, damn, bro, this nigga really doing it.
And you really
And
got to
it's
hear
like-
his passion. You know
And
what
it's
I mean?
like before that shit even popped, bro. I got a hold of Crenshaw, the mixtape when nobody was on them, like when it first dropped. Before it was $100 and it was just like a regular joint. It was
Got
just
you.
like,
Slow some boy.
yeah, like he called me with that joint with the
Yeah,
Crenshaw
shout out to
tape.
All Money In, man.
And the crazy thing about the All Money and shit.
You vote the J Stone?
No, man.
Oh, really?
It was we definitely sent the hustle like that to his people, and who was the boy that responded? Rimpo.
Got you.
Rimpo responded like this shit is crazy, but I mean, I ain't really gonna disclose their business or how
I
they
got
all
you.
operate with each other, but
Yeah.
I mean, you know, even with the LA trip that I took, I went to LA recently. I was supposed to do a song with Pac-Man that got mad, but for some reason, I don't know.
Something happened.
The parties involved.
Business is
couldn't
kind of
get
a
it
little
done.
different right now, man.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what
we
I mean?
got there, man. I was bamboozled out some shit that
Yeah, the
some
politics
people
out
that
there
I
in LA is
thought.
a
I
little bit
mean,
different
and that's
too,
what I'm
bro.
saying, bro.
You know what I'm
Artists
saying?
out here, bro.
Yeah.
None that I got
It's
to do
politics,
say every
man.
fucking week. Like,
Yeah.
bro, artists out here watch for these capping ass managers, watch for these capping ass people trying to act like they like really know what the fuck they doing. Some niggas might know what they doing, but the price that you gotta pay to get what come with that shit is
Speaking
like
real talk right now, y'all.
not what you want.
Real
You
talk.
feel me? So it's not even worth it. It might be harder to grind it out, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be rewardable. It's gonna be solid. The foundation is gonna be solid, and you ain't gotta worry about all the bullshit. And just make sure you surround yourself with good people, man. Like,
Love it, man.
Definitely.
Love it,
just get
man.
that shit done.
Yo, man, Infamous Prime, man. Congratulations to all your
congratulations
accolades you've been
to
doing,
everybody.
man. I want to give you a go
Proud
ahead
of
and
you,
clap
bro.
on that.
Appreciate that,
Definitely
bro.
proud of you,
I
man.
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying,
y'all,
man?
bro.
Shout out to Infamous Prime on this joint, man.
You
I
already
appreciate
know.
you
Infamous
coming out.
Prime, yo.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to y'all brothers, man. Like
Thank you.
for doing something positive with y'all time and kind of like trying to change, you know, the stigma of Philly and trying to bring another platform that where artists can, you know, this could be an outlet.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
And it's
Ain't about,
starting
man,
for
throwing no
something.
motherfucking money to us,
all I
man. You know what I'm
ask
saying? Holla
is
at
y'all
us.
just keep going. I mean, be legendary or be nothing, man. And
Most
don't
definitely.
let nothing stop you. Feel me? Like
100%. 100%, man.
live
Exactly.
legendary, nigga. That's the
got to,
goal,
man.
Live legendary. It's like who want to settle for less than don't have shit, man. The goal is to live legendary.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
So I wish that upon both of y'all brothers.
Thank you, man. We
Appreciate you,
Especially my
man.
brother in Islam, but you
Yeah,
already
man.
know.
Alhamdulillah, man. I appreciate you,
Alhamdulillah.
brother. Yo, man, this was all about, man. This is Buzzin' Cousin. We got Infamous
Yeah.
Prime on the show,
You
man. My
already
name
know.
is Reefy Goodbeard.
And I'm dope. Pay me 215.
This was episode number 8, man. We
That's
got
number
Infamous
8.
Prime
Most
on the
definitely,
show,
man.
man.
Let's
Yo,
get it.
man, hopefully we get, man, you coming back to the show, man.
Yes.
You
a friend of the show now,
Sure.
dog.
Yo, no, you already know. Like I was a friend before this show. We go
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
way,
We go
way,
super way
back.
back. But
I ain't gonna lie. I might have to come and sit in for a fucking episode and be a host, man, because I got some questions.
Come
I
on
wanna
through,
ask.
bro.
Hey, let's
You know what
go,
I mean?
man.
Yo, we
Let's
can
do
do
it,
that,
dog.
man. You know
I'm
what
with
I'm
it,
saying?
dog. I'm
Wait,
with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, man,
Get
one
I'm saying,
day we
man.
gotta
Don't
get
pay
it.
me 215,
We
man.
gotta
This
get it
nigga got
right,
bangers
man.
and shit too, man.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. So it's like, you know,
I got 5 albums left to me. I'm
He
just
really
doing
do.
the
I
behind
mean,
the scenes
he
thing
really
right
do.
now.
at the end of the
Got
day,
5
man,
more left.
it's all about like, yo, I look at it like this, man. If you got 20 motherfuckers, right, and you know 20 motherfuckers, or you know 5 motherfuckers, but everybody know a certain amount of people. For a motherfucker to like something, for a motherfucker to comment, for a motherfucker to share,
Yep.
that
Yep.
shit takes a pressable button,
Yeah,
but
man.
can do so much collateral damage.
It
together
does,
as
bruh.
one. So it's like at the end of the day, what I want people to like us together. It's like if I get in position, I could be your plug to get you in position with other
Exactly.
resources.
It's about family,
So,
bro. Recognize
At
that
the
real
end
shit,
of the
man.
day, it's like everybody trying to divide and conquer. You won't prosper that way. You gotta come together because it ain't about who the fucking biggest or who the doing the most. It's
Right.
about who can bring the bag in that we can
Yup.
fucking eat.
Yup.
Like what opportunities can you bring to the table?
Exactly.
Like what
Yeah,
you,
man.
I mean,
Yo, we lucky right now, man. We got this team behind us and shit, man. At Philly High Radio, you know what
Definitely,
I'm saying?
man.
most
Shout out
definitely.
to Tracy Alston,
Philly High
man. Shout out to
Radio.
Philly E-Way, you know what I'm saying, man?
Shout out
Giving
to
us
Philly
that-
High
You know
Radio.
what I'm saying? Shout out to Showtime, the hype, man. Shout out to girls versus guys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody got this shit going on, man. And this the Buzzin' Cousin show, man, with Infamous Prime, Reefy Goodbeard.
And I'm dope. Pay me 215.
And this is a motherfucking Buzzin' Cousin episode
Yes,
with Infamous
sir.
Prime, man. We want to appreciate y'all for fucking watching. Appreciate y'all for streaming this joint,
Appreciate
man.
y'all for
Shout out
sure.
to everybody, man. Go ahead and doing this thing, man. Shout out to Live Legendary. I'm going to give a shout out to
Yeah.
Infamous Prime, man. This is what we do. This is
Definitely,
the
man.
Buzzin' Cousin show,
Make
y'all.
sure y'all
get it.
follow me at I'm Infamous Prime, Instagram, Twitter.
All day. It's music
All
all
that shit.
day long. I'm telling y'all. Y'all got hours and hours
Yeah.
worth of music, man. Infamous Prime. This that bull right here, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching the show. This is the Buzzin' Cousins episode 8.